Get that beat bracket up out of here. We don't need that. Get that. I was supposed to be doing something and didn't do it. It's always something in this town.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Boom. We is live. Somebody did ask me when the next time I was going live, so maybe they'll stop by. And I'm like, this. You asked me when the next time I was going
Oh,
live,
really?
so I meant this message. I'm gonna let them know. Yeah, but I didn't. Hopefully they'll see the notification.
Tell my as soon as I go live, people be like, questions, things, concerns, comments. My phone. But anyway. Yeah.
I mean, you're a busy lady. What up, Dury in the building? What up, gang?
Indeed, these days.
All right.
So anyway, but yeah, I'm good. Hello, everyone. That's Dory. Hey, Dory.
Yeah. Otherwise known as MJ LQ5
Michael
MR.
Jackson. Lake. Quagmire.
Okay.
5 misters. That's what it means.
Okay. I'm with it.
Yeah,
Totally with it. Makes perfect sense. Everything's good, man. Chilling. Hanging in there.
Yeah. He's annoyed by his camera, even though he's trying to pretend he's not.
It's doing something. Okay, I had actually forgotten about it. Now that you mentioned it, I had actually forgotten.
Oh, so you would have remembered. It's okay.
I would have when I turned back and looked at myself.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's really not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's just annoying. It's weird. So
the
I'm not
world's
even
weird right
on.
now.
I'm so mad because I promise you, I've had the most off month of the last 30 days have been just off.
Yeah, we might genocide a whole nation in like 4 hours. So
does that mean drop a nuke? I mean, because how do you genocide Iran?
He claims he's not gonna drop a nuke, but he's also crazy and he lies all the time. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. So who knows? So, crazy times we live in.
All right. So Dory, since you're here and anybody that's watching, what we're going to do, this is my first of 4. There's going to be 4 of these episodes on this couple. Andrew East and Sean something. She was a Olympic gymnast. They were both on something on MTV, The Challenge or something like that. Or what's the one with the military? Navy SEALs boot camp. It was one of those type things. They were on one of those shows. But they're a couple. They have had a podcast. I don't even know how long, but it came across. I don't even know how I came across this, but there's a conversation that they have where there are these 3 phrases that he has that trigger her. So I want to dive into each of those phrases individually because they have an episode on each of his phrases. That's how serious this is for them. And then they end up sitting with a couples therapist at the end of it. So that's going to be the 4th of these. I don't know how frequently I'm going to do them. I don't know if we're going to be back to back, but I want to talk about it. So it's very interesting to me. Bree's going to be along for this episode. No idea if Yella's going to make it off work in time to join in, but Bree had the day off. We took advantage. You're here. I'm here. Let's take a look. But no, before we do that,
yeah,
Bree, you said there's a lot of weird stuff going on. What did? Cause I didn't actually check that video that you sent.
Which one?
You sent a video not too long ago about like they were cooked, and you said this is the astrology guy. What did he say was going to happen?
He just said this week. He just said be on the look. He don't like say this is exactly what's going to happen. He just reads the planets and like says generally what he think, what it means.
Okay.
And he's like, just be on the lookout for it. But he doesn't be like, this is going to happen. So he just said, per the stars, the week of the 8th through the 12th is going to be high alert days. Just be on the lookout for foolery. But he's been saying this for a couple months now. So
yeah, it reminds me of Professor Jiang because he predicted that America was going to go to war with Iran like almost a year ago. Now
it's been coming up, right?
Yeah, and then he said that we were going to lose it too, which it looks like we're losing. So
yeah, we're losing. Right. I mean, because the whole Easter like praise Allah thing, and then like him just like we're gonna wipe them off if he just losing it. Like that definitely sounds like the rambling of someone who's losing. So I don't know what happened. Sure. But he turned it up. It's the 7th, right on time. Technically, it
Man, come
probably
on.
will be the 8th over there whenever it goes down because
Oh,
that's our time is
Jesus
8 p.m.
Christ.
So yeah, you know, um,
Those
yeah.
TikTok
But the
Nostradamus
thing I do like
dumbasses.
about him is he keeps it simple. Like he doesn't really go into like, oh, this is what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. He kind of just be like, this is here, this is there. This is typically what happens. And then the other thing I like is he goes through like historical events that happen
Hmm.
around similar alignments, which I think is always I like history, even
Ooh,
if it's like
yeah,
through the
that's
lens
good.
of astrology. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's kind of why I watch him because I always be like, he'd be like, oh, this happened when this alignment happened last time. I think that's kind of cool. So he kind of keeps
Yeah.
the emotion out of it. He don't really be like, I'll do this or he don't really do that. He just kind of be like, this is where Mars is. This is where
Hmm.
this is.
The
Last time
tendencies, he
this
reads the
happened.
patterns.
Yeah, the last time this happened, this happened. Be on the lookout. And
Okay.
that's pretty much it. So I like it.
Now, I know it's entertaining, but how much credence do you give it? Because I believe astrology is onto something. I just don't know how much of something. Shout out to Nova.
I mean, when it's this type, I feel like the way he does it is kind of just about the only amount
Hmm.
credit I can give it. Where it's
Hmm.
not really like you can't be like this is gonna have to do this. Like to me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I do think planets and stuff affect people generally speaking. I've seen enough people lose it on full moons. I've seen enough people have babies, their waters break when the full moon is. I know the planets affect us, so you know yeah, does
Hmm.
it probably affect? I don't know how. I don't know why people lose it on full moons. I have no idea why. I don't know, but I know it happens.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
yeah, that's just about as much credit as I can give it. Like, yeah, I do
Yeah.
think it affects us. How I don't know. Um,
I'll
does
praise
it?
to
Do
a
I think it? Yeah.
horoscope.
Does
Shout
I?
out
I
Wild
don't know
Watts.
about the like personalities being crafted off of when you were born. I don't necessarily believe that, but I
Hmm.
do think is like almost like how the moon affects a tide versus a small drop of water. Like I do feel like planets will have an effect on groups of people or how people as a whole move, even though like individually, person to person, maybe less.
Hmm.
If that makes any sense.
No, I get you. No, I'm with that. It's just always interesting because we do find those patterns across people, but it's like, but
Right.
we're tuned to look for them. So it's like if once you start looking for a car, you see more of them.
Yeah.
So it's like I
I'm
don't
pro
know if
pattern.
it's
I'm pro
yeah.
pattern though. Like
And see,
I
that's what I'm
I
saying.
think yeah, patterns can give you a lot of insight. It's not foolproof, but as a person who
Hmm.
like most of my job is pattern recognition. Like I'm a
Yeah.
nurse. I do labor and delivery. Labor and delivery is completely you can't predict it. But if
Hmm.
you know patterns of labor and delivery, you actually can start to predict a lot, even emergencies. So I
Yeah.
kind of feel that way in general. Like, yeah, patterns aren't foolproof, but they're legit. They can make things that seem random a little less random.
No, I'm with that. And I think Dory's on the same type of time I'm on. I wonder because it's like, especially with the astrology stuff, and when you talked about the personality type, it's probably not as serious there
Yeah.
because it's like I've known
Yeah.
every trait that you ascribe to somebody because they're a this, somebody else
Right.
has that too. That's a different this. So it's like, what does it mean at that point?
Yeah. And
Like, oh,
social
Leo's.
nurture, I think affects people way more than that. Like how you're with the environment and stuff. Male pattern. I don't think that. But I do think like mental states of people I've seen affected by moon and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Eclipse, I've seen people crash out. So I know it affects people in ways that we don't know, but I don't think it crafts their personality.
And see,
So,
but like even to that though, like we see people crash out on a full moon, but we also see people crash out at high noon. We also see people crash out at 4:18. You know what I'm saying? So it's
it's kind of like sundowners. Like if somebody's like old people lose it at night, they're like,
mhm.
yeah, but people losing in the daytime. Nah, like for real, old people be losing it at night. So I think it just depends on how much you're around the said population that you can notice a pattern. Some people don't have enough touch points with things to recognize a pattern. I
Mhm.
would say too. Like if I said old people be crashing out at night and you don't be around a lot of
Yeah.
old people, especially at night, you probably be
Miss
like,
Garcia.
is that true? Nah, working in a hospital with some old people, they be crashing out at night, like legit. So um I don't know. I do think there's some credence to it, but not enough to like make any solid plans or this is gonna
Got
happen.
you.
I
Okay.
just I don't believe in none of it, and I don't believe in the personality of people being based off what time they were born. All of that.
Got you. Okay. Well, shout out to the people that came in 100 watts, man. Miss Garcia, Sheesh, like Miss Garcia, I'll be peeking in. I know you was playing a word game last night. I didn't pop in the chat. I almost tried to guess a couple words, but somebody guessed it right before I started typing. I was like, okay, let me just go back to lurking. So shout out to you. That was fun watching
Hello.
that.
Yeah.
Man, so much
So
love to
yeah, I
all
know
y'all.
there were doomsday prophecies. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a doomsday prophecy kind of person either.
Doomsday prophecy.
Yeah, I'm not really big on
I
doomsday
was into
stuff.
the last one
Yeah.
because the guy, because it was funny. Brother Joseph.
Yeah.
We still have not
It's
seen
funny.
Brother Joseph since then. He was
Right.
wrong.
I'm not into doomsday
He
stuff.
pushed it
Like,
back a month and then he
right.
disappeared off the face of the earth. So I don't
Like,
know if
why
he
do
got
you need
raptured.
everybody to be dying so bad? Like, to me, that's a sign of something wrong with you. I don't necessarily believe in that. But shifts,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Like even if you don't believe in the moon and the stars, you could even study history and just like, oh, every
Yeah, there's
500, there's
phases. There's
patterns. Yeah, there's
cycles. Yeah,
phases. So I'm like, to me,
for
astrology
sure.
is just like that. Like,
Another version. I'm with that. I do
mhm.
believe I do believe there's something. I don't know how much, where it affects, but there's something
Right.
that their people are catching on to. I just don't know how much of it is like
Yeah.
wish fulfillment, and some of it is actual pattern recognition. Because I feel like it's the same thing when we talk about people like um predictive nature and stuff. Everybody's like, oh no,
Right.
like I can predict this, and no, it's a guarantee. It's a sure lot. Yeah, sometimes people are right, and sometimes people are wrong. But I think we over index when people are right, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't really ding them enough for how often they're wrong. Like sports, who would listen to a sports prognosticator if we found out like, okay, this person's right 20% of the time? Like we don't even
Yeah.
keep stats on people predicting stuff.
Yeah, and then that's what I also think. Like the more individualized, the lower chance of being accurate it is. But large
Yeah,
movements, I think, are always easier to predict. To me, I feel like large
yeah,
swings and societal shifts and like I don't know, larger sample sizes are you can actually find a pattern. Like even in research, like you it's
yeah,
really hard to find a pattern with a small sample. And I think it's
yeah.
much the same. Like you talking about individual people, it's almost impossible. Start
I
getting a
get you.
bunch of people and then there's a culture there, you can start to predict a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. More data points, the more. Yeah, I
Mhm.
got you. The more reflective points, like what they call that, like triangulation with a
Right.
GPS. Like you got a point here, point here, point here. You can kind of find out exactly where something lands. Okay, that's kind of interesting because it kind of taps into what we're going to talk about today because there is a set of phrases that this husband uses that sets his wife off. Some people may know this couple. She was an Olympic gymnast. Her name is Sean something. I can't remember her last name. His name is Andrew East, and I only remember that because I looked up his Instagram. Because I was trying to find out if he was a feminist because he had a very interesting perspective. They're both Christian, but he just kept coming across like a little bit like a feminist because he was very I don't even know what to call it, but he was very female centered. Like all his things were like in deference to her. So I was just wondering if he had a female or feminist leaning to him, but he's very deferential, and that just might be his nature. But they're both Christian, and the point I was making was those three statements that he has, that triangle, has an effect on her, and it'll be interesting for us to try to pinpoint where the breakdown is. Where is this crash out occurring? Because Bree, you talked about people who crash out. She crashes out a few times. So for anybody who's just coming in, I'm going to do 4 streams. I don't know if it won't be 4 days in a row. But if you're interested in this couple as it goes, let me know, and I'll try to give advance notice instead of a pop up kind of like this one was. Um, but it's interesting watching them go over these individually, and then they sit down with a couples counselor and go over them together. So that's why I'm going to end up doing 4 different sessions. So man, because I love relationship stuff. If y'all don't, that's cool, no problems. I do. I watch it by myself. I'll watch it 5 times in a row because I find little jewels and gems in how people think and how they interpret, and that's exactly what this is. He says something, she interprets it away, who's right, and then how the audience reacts is kind of interesting too, because people choose sides. I want to before we get to the actual trigger point, I want to go to a conversation they had before, like 2 minutes of a conversation that they had before about can people change and redemption, because I thought it was interesting when I was doing my little research how they were here back in December of 2025, and then just a couple of months ago they get to the trigger point. So it's all good just a week ago. It don't take long for stuff to just Get you by the balls. So let me bring this couple in. This is them. They have a podcast called Couple Things. Nice name. Nice name. Just a couple things. But this is the conversation. I'm going to play about 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Bree, of course, let me know if you want me to pause it. And chat, there's something you need me to go back. You need to hear it again. Let me know. Just know. We're interactive here. This is a group participation. Everybody gets graded together.
The idea that we're all going to fall short and let each other down is that's not the goal end path, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is the starting point that is balanced by the understanding that I'm going to let you down. You're going to let me down. Okay. So that takes the edge off the hurt there to some capacity. And also it's like a more empathetic way to have the next interaction.
It's the idea too of if you expect and set a standard for your spouse to be perfect, it's suffocating.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I'm getting my nails done, and if my nail lady is like saying, "Don't move your fingers," like don't move it, it almost like psychs you out to the point of like you can't keep your hand still.
Right.
Something so easy all of a sudden becomes impossible. It's like if I put an expectation and a standard on you to be a perfect spouse, to make no
I
mistakes,
just feel like a yellow trigger.
it can be crippling. The anxiety, the pressure of just like always being perfect.
I think this one of the things I sent a message to Yella asking what time he gets off, because I do think he would definitely get triggered by some of the stuff that triggered me to want to introduce this conversation. It's hilarious. This one got hilarious.
Where in your mind you're just like, I can't make it.
And not this clip. This clip was very sensible. This is the preface. This is like, okay, we're on the same page here. This was December 2025. Same page. Wonderful. We all agree. Kumbaya. I love it.
Mistake. I can't make a mistake. And I'm not saying, hold on. If you go on the other side of expecting and understanding that like your spouse is going to fall short in different areas of life at different times, they're going to have bad days. They're going to say things that are hurtful. You're going to go through bad seasons. I'm not just saying it's okay to make mistakes. Like you can't use your spouse's grace and respect against them and say, I know she's going to forgive me. I know we're going to get through this. So I'm going to go have an affair on purpose. You know, like that's not what I'm saying. But
just note that anybody listening is plans on sticking around. Note that she said you can't just use the grace, and my partner can't say, "Well, I know she's gonna forgive me. I can just go have an affair." Just plant that in the back of your head.
If you allow someone this belief that they know I'm gonna fall short, and they're still gonna be there, and they're still gonna love me, and they're still gonna help me through it, it makes you feel like you have so much more value. And allows you to be a better spouse.
Yeah.
Like if I come to you and I say, you know what, I really messed up and I can't, whatever. And you're like, you know what? Thank you for telling me that. I know that was probably hard for you to tell me, but thank you. I forgive you.
That inspires me to want to do that more. You're saying?
Yes. And it inspires me as the person who fell short.
You said wrong.
I agree with him. He said, no, don't agree with that. But go ahead.
Let's go.
Wrong.
Because I'm like, oh, wow, you still love me. And it almost gets rid of this perfectionism, obsession, and pressure to where I feel like I can be a human.
All right. So she's talking about the humanistic aspect of giving room with grace and love for people to deliver, like the fact that they know they disappointed you, letting them, giving them a soft place to land. Gold parachute per se.
Yeah. Sure she is. Of course she is. I already hear it.
What do you mean? What do you hear? Talk to us, bro. Use your word.
I hear controlling behavior, which is like if I tell you that I'm unhappy with something, you're automatically going to come to the conclusion that you need to do better. I'm going to say I'm giving you grace, but by me telling you something that I don't like, I expect a change in behavior by default.
Okay.
That's what I hear. And that's not
like
true. Just because you told me you didn't like something doesn't, it's not going to inspire me to not do it anymore. I'm probably just going to keep doing it, and you're just going to have to get over it. Like,
That's
depending on
very
what it
good read.
is, like, depending on what it is, they may not be inspired to change. They just may understand it. You don't like it.
Yes. Yes. I think that is a dynamic that happens in a lot of relationships that people assume. Because we did that whole boundaries versus a demand versus a request. And sometimes people think when they're like setting a boundary, they're actually trying to, there's a hidden demand in it. Like, I demand that you stop this. Or I'm asking that you stop it, but you didn't. But you actually didn't. You said, I'm setting a boundary. I won't deal with this. But people have hidden demands and requests in there. And you're right. That's a very good. I did not pick that up from what she said. I gave it the best because, again, I wanted to do a little research. I gave it the best read on it, but you picked up on something that we're actually going to look at, which is so wonderful here. So let's bring them back in. This is just a couple of months ago. Let me look at the date. This is the final episode in the series. So we're actually going to go out of order. My bad.
Yourself enough credit. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to
There we go.
Couple
February
Things.
With Sean and Andrew.
Today-
So from December 2025 to February 24th, just 2 months, 2 months time between that last thing where it was like very, yes. Paris picking up on what she was picking up on. Then they get here.
Today is episode 3 of a 3-part series we had no intention of filming.
It's called I Will Let You Down.
Real quick, man. Shout out to a
Jesus.
Tribe Called Harris.
Hey,
Tribe Called Harris
Watts.
in the building. Yeah, we got Watts in the building, man. We got Nova in the building. We got Miss Garcia in the building. Tribe Called Harris and Dury's in the building over on YouTube as well, man. Much love to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all popping in. Just real quick, Mr. He said, I'm about to say Mr. Harris. Mr. He said, what we're doing. This is the first of 4. I don't even remember how I came across them, but there are 3 sentences that he says to his wife, I guess with some frequency, that trigger her. They have a podcast discussion about each one of them independently, his idea. And then they sit down with a couples therapist because during the podcast episodes, it triggers up so much that they end up sitting with a therapist who me and Brie know and love, John Deloney. So that's going to be fun too. So we're going to have 4 episodes. I don't know exactly the frequency. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow or 2 days next week. I don't know. But I do want to go through all 4 of these. So I find it fascinating. I do think it's indicative of a lot of people's male-female dynamics, the anxious attachment versus the avoidant, the chaser versus the runner, like all of those different verbalizations that we use for the distinct ways that we relate to each other and how we struggle to do so.
This is one of the 3 sayings that I've said to Sean previously that she really doesn't like, and I feel like I'm not saying them in the way I want them to.
It is so funny how this came about. We ended up doing episode 1 a long time ago and reposted it for you guys, which was saying 1. And that is, I'm not here to make you happy.
I am not here to make you happy, Bree. Jada Pinkett Smith just went on a podcast recently and was being made fun of because she said something. Yeah, she back outside again. She said something just like that. It was not Will's job to make me happy.
Yeah.
And which made sense to me. But people just don't like the fact. People don't like, she just speaks too much on the marriage itself. But that clip itself, I know, was something that people have been running with because it's like a long list of things she's been saying about her marriage, and none of it is ever flattering towards Will. But the sentiment itself, it's not your job to make your partner happy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And y'all in the chat, how do y'all feel about that? It's not your job to make your partner happy. It's
definitely not. That's it. I agree. It's not your job. Like, to take it on as your job, sit up. Don't do it. It's not the case. Your existence may contribute to their contentment and happiness, but it's not your job to make them happy. It's like a whole different level of responsibility. It's an impossible burden to take on.
Okay. I mostly agree. And I know where she's going to get more into the nuance. They don't really navigate the conversation deftly, but we'll probably try to go deeper into the nuance. But I don't think it's your job to make them happy. But I do think you are, you should be concerned with their well-being and their happiness. Like it should be a
Right.
concern of yours. It should, it should be a thought of yours, but it's not your job to make, because you can't make them an emotion.
Right.
You
It's a
can't plant.
consideration, and
Yeah,
you
it's a
should
consideration.
contribute to it overall, but it's not your job.
Yeah,
It's not your responsibility.
can't
You have to take
be responsible.
responsibility,
Each
for
person
their
is
own
responsible for their
emotional state.
feelings. The way
Right.
I see it, each person is responsible for their feelings. But in a relationship, we are concerned and we are invested in the person's welfare, well-being, which includes happiness. Okay.
Fast forward to episode 2, which is another saying that we unpacked and talked about, which you guys had so much great feedback for, which was, babe.
We don't need each other.
Yeah. And that has led to
We don't need each other, but he specifically says, you don't need me, in the context of if they're dealing with a household, familial, an obligation, a task, she'll reach out and he'll say, you don't need me. Look at, again, she's an Olympic medalist.
Yeah.
So he reaches to all of her professional accomplishments like, you are an amazing person.
She's capable of everything. She just doesn't want to do it alone. She just doesn't want to feel alone.
Yes, so that's the context. That's
Right.
the context. She's reaching for connection in the misery of doing whatever the thing is, or the frustration of having to do the thing. And she never says those words. We'll watch 3 to 4 episodes. She never says those exact words. But that's what it is. She just really desires that connection in that moment. And she's just saying,
my husband is
I want to, her verbalization is, I want to need you. Like I chose to need you or something like this, but we'll come to that. But again, he's just saying you're autonomous. That's why I thought about the feminism. You're autonomous. You're a boss chick. He even uses the word boss chick, I think, at one point. You're all of these things. You're amazing. So he kind of pedestalized it. That's when I was like deferential. He kind of like he's like, oh, he does that. So that's what he's saying. Like you've got this. You're competent, and she's not looking for that. She's looking for him, that connection, that you're there with me in this. And I was like, that's interesting. But what do you think about that saying? You don't need me. We don't need each other. We're rephrasing it because it's important. A difference between we don't need each other and you don't need me. Yeah.
I kind of agree with that. Like, I didn't get married to do everything with somebody else. Like, the fuck? Yeah, kind of trying to knock some of this stuff out with teamwork. So you don't need me to be there for everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of more on the side of like, if you need me there to do everything, I might as well just be alone. Dang. Like, how some people say if I'm going to do stuff by myself, I should just be alone. No, like I feel the opposite. Like if I had literally have to do everything with you, I'm like not getting any return on the investment of having a partner. So
okay, that's interesting.
Like nah, you got it, champ.
On that one, I'm kind of ambivalent. I'm kind of 50-50 because I don't want to be alone for everything we do. Like maybe, but I could also verbalize that. Hey, I'd like us to wash the dishes together. I'll wash, you dry. You know what I'm saying? Like but I'd like to spend that time together working on the task. And you know what I'm saying? I may want to just spend time.
I'm the type. I'd be like, and I don't want to do that with you.
And that's cool.
It's like I'm the type. I deal with that. Like, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to do the thing I don't want to do with you. Because like I'm still doing the thing I don't want to do. And you being there, sorry, doesn't make it better. I would prefer to do some other thing that we enjoy together. I don't want to do the thing you don't want to do and I don't want to do together because I kind of want you to do it so I don't have to do it. Now you want me to do it. It's like
right. I got you. And everything may not be like that was just one example. Maybe it's like I'll wash the dishes, but you stand there and keep me company. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit in the kitchen and keep me company. If I can't make that request, sometimes if I can't get you to show up, like be the companion at some things that I don't want to do too, then I don't need you. Like if you can't show up for me,
it's a balance,
then, if you can't show up for me in the unnecessary or the necessary but unwanted things, like then what's the point of, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. That's why I say there are things you should be able to do alone and not need emotional support person. Right. But there are also sometimes you just want that presence, the closeness. A great tandem is 2 great people coming together. When do people start marrying people with zero identity? Yeah, that's a good question.
All right.
It seems a lot of the gripe can be avoided if what he said was rephrased. Yeah. Yes.
She doesn't like the way it feels. But that doesn't mean it's not true. Like she don't have to like how he says it. But I mean, she clearly just feels like I want to do the miserable stuff together. or I want to do the stuff together because that's what having a partner is about. And he's kind of like, that's not what it's about. Like, it just seems like they maybe differ on that.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Deloney, that's one of the things he says, words and pictures. So sometimes like certain words will conjure different pictures to different people. And we were having that conversation at Discord a little bit earlier too. Like, what does this word or phrase mean when you say it? Because I know what it means to me, and it means something different. So definitely it's something that you have to investigate and ask about.
Let's do episode 3, which is
my bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say she could just really talk to a therapist about how her need to perform to be needed. There's some of that complex going on there. Like, you want to be needed, like you feel like you have to perform to be needed or wanted. Like, she's a competitive person, so obviously she's like very like accomplishment driven. So it's just like also two different people. Like, what makes me valuable to you? Versus, you know, like I find a lot of people who have this mentality of like we could do it together, or like I'm earning this. Because I'm like, if you really just don't want to do it that bad, like just skip it today. Like, if you're so miserable that you just feel like you're not mentally in a place to do it, skip it today, push it off. But having me come along with you doesn't actually solve the problem. But some people just inherently feel like they have to perform. So she strikes me as probably the type who feels like they have to perform.
Okay, that's a good read. Let's go.
We don't need each other.
Yeah. And that has led us to episode 3, which is I Will Let You Down. And we have a lot to talk about here. I love our philosophy.
And today's topic, the one we're going to start with, we're starting from the back end as far as they did these in the sequence. I Will Let You Down, because it was the last one I watched. So I figured I'd get that because it was fresh in my mind. I Will Let You Down. Bree, how does that land on you? And chat, what do y'all think? If your partner came to you, I will let you down. How would that hit your ear? What are you saying? What do you mean? Like, what would you think they were communicating?
I also agree. Like, because I'm not gonna hold your ass up in the first place. So you're gonna be down here. Yep, I'm gonna let you down off your pedestal. You're gonna be down here with me. Yeah, I'm just human like you. So yeah, I'm gonna let you down for sure. You're gonna pedestalize me in some way, and I'm going to definitely prove that I don't deserve that. So.
Okay. It's a fact, but nothing to be proud of.
Yeah, it's just like an imperfect thing, right? It's just like, I'm a human. Okay. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Of course I'm going to let you down. You're going to come up with expectations that you never say to me, and I'm definitely going to bulldoze right through them and definitely not meet them.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. As a guy, any one of those, I can excuse. But as a guy, if I came to my wife and said all 3 of those, like if that was a recurring theme coming out of my mouth, I would consider myself a red flag. That's red flagish behavior. Like those 3 as a unit, like that's a part of a mantra or a series of ideologies that consistently come out of you. Like, what about you, Bree? Because that all 3 of those in like as a triad coming out of somebody repetitively, that would be worrying. What about y'all in the chat? What about you, Bree? Like as a group together.
If your partner's constantly saying, I'm gonna let you down, yes, of course you could say, why do you keep saying that? But behind it is probably your own worldview of pedestalizing, seeking perfectionism and seeking or controlling behavior. It's like one of those 3. You're a perfectionist, you're a performer, or you're controlling. So yes, if you're that type, you may hear this a lot from your partner.
So it's preemptive.
You want them to feel the need to perform, and maybe they're resisting that pressure, that value of I'm not going to perform. I don't feel that pressure. I don't feel like I need to do this thing to be in your presence. Like I just, it's really the same thing. Like I want you to be human. It's the same thing, but it's just like if you don't have that trifecta of personality traits, it's going to come out one way versus the other.
And I like that because when you say it like that, all 3 are actually one sentence. You don't need me to perform so that you're happy, because if you rely on that, I will let you down.
Right.
So I can see that actually being one thread. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm just understanding like who she is based off the things he feels the constant need to remind her of. It actually just tells me more about who she is. So like their dynamic. It's just telling me what's going on between the two of them.
Okay. Come on, Bree.
With somebody else, he probably wouldn't even necessarily feel a need to say that. So if you're in a relationship with someone for a long time, there's definitely like a couple of things you're gonna get you're gonna get reiterated in. Yeah, like you're gonna hear a couple of things in conflict, like consistently. Like it'll be like 2 or 3 things they'll have to remind you of every time.
Yeah,
I think that's normal.
That's interesting, and that gives you a window into what they're experiencing from you. That's what they felt like they had to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, I like that. I like that. No, I like that. That's dope.
Cool debates, but first, before we get into it, let's give them a little recap of what has been going on in life.
It's been a lot. Actually, it's been a nice amount of things. The kids have settled back down into school, which is fantastic.
We don't need the life updates.
We've settled into our.
We need the down dates.
Start with the opening argument that I think it's important to not use this statement as me having a cop out, me bowing out, me not striving to do better, but more.
Did she hit the fourth wall glance? I didn't even see that before.
She hit the office glance.
Ooh, that hurts. Yeah. I didn't even see that before. Ow.
Me bowing out, me not use this statement as me.
Oh snap! What up, Bo, man? Good to see you, man. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Just to let you know real quick what we're doing. This is a couple I came across. They are having a discussion about 3 phrases that trigger her that he says. And Laura all day. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to you. Had to pop up and do this. And just so what we're doing. They are having a discussion on 3 phrases that trigger her that he says routinely. So I'm going to have to do 4 streams because one for each of the 3 phrases. Today is, what did I just say? Forgot.
I will let you down.
I will let you down. Today's I will let you down. And after the 3, I want to do the one where they sat down with a couples counselor, therapist type person.
Hello.
So, but today is I will let you down. Now get ready on the packet. It is interesting. It is fun. So if that's your thing, settle in, buckle up, get your snacks. If not, that's cool. I'll see you next time. Much love to you. But that's what we're doing today, Bo. That's what we're doing today, Laura. Man, go ahead and get your snacks. Get your coffee, water, tea, as Stevens would say. But man, she broke the 4th wall with this glance. Ooh.
Having a cop out, me bowing out. Use this statement as me having a cop out, me bowing out, me not striving to do better, but more of a perspective and expectation that I should have.
So, okay, y'all tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. Bree, tell me if I'm wrong. Her doing that look when he says, I'm not using it as a cop out or an excuse to be less than. That's her saying you're lying. She's calling Kat. Look at.
Yeah, because clearly from her earlier statement on the first video, she tells you things as she tells you expectations in the form of criticism in the hopes that you would step up to perform. So yes, if that's how you are, I'm going to let you down because you're going to keep expecting me to change because you say you don't like something and I'm not going to do it. So therefore I know I'm going to let you down because I know how you are. I know you're going to be trying to pressure me to perform and I know I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let you down, girl.
But he's saying it's not a cop out.
It's not a cop out. It's because your expectations are unrealistic and unnecessary and they're not mine.
Ooh. Man.
So I'm not going to perform. I don't need to perform being present when you do things you don't like so you can feel happy and like you're loved and cared for. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let you down. Yeah, you're going to be upset. And you're going to tell me you don't like it and I'm going to hear that and I'm still not going to come. I mean, that's what's happening. That's why she's upset.
No, that is what's happening. Because they get into this like, why is it constantly a thing? Like, if you say you care and love me, why if I tell you I don't like this,
try to use my care and love as pressure to make me do things you want me to do.
Yeah, man, he's resistant.
I don't think he's one of those happy wife dudes because she's clearly trying to pressure him into making her happy in performance, and he's not doing it.
And I would say it's different. I think he verbalizes happy wife. He says he wants her to be happy, but he's not going to take it on as a responsibility. So he resists the pressure of taking it on as his responsibility. But he does, like most people, good meaning people, I do want you to be happy, but that's not going to be my focus. We'll get to it. But he believes happiness is a byproduct of doing the other things well.
And he's probably very self-assured. Like he's a self-assured person and just doesn't feel like he has to earn her love through performance.
You're going to get mad.
She's clearly not that type of person.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I wish I had seen that look. I was listening. I wasn't watching their body language and stuff. Oh man, that's tough.
And a perspective and expectation that I should have to optimize and maximize grace for you. They're like, hey, you know what? Sean's not perfect. You know? As perfect as like, well, okay, we can get
Let's
into it.
go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Live marriage conversations that you
What did you say?
She's a perfectionist. You see how she responded to him saying she's
Yeah.
not perfect, even though in the last episode, oh, Grace is for imperfect people.
Yeah. She said,
You're
let's
not
go. It's a
perfect. Now
challenge.
you raising your eyebrows and you don't like
Let's
you
go.
twisting your neck. Like the demon finna
Mhm.
come out now because he said
Let's
you're
go.
not perfect, girl. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, she was ready to fight. She said, let's go. There's some interesting things she does over the series. I can't remember which one was this one. Some of the stuff she does is so amazing in the context of you're on camera. Like, I think she forgot she's on camera, and you can tell she has an emotional response because some stuff just doesn't make sense. Like, one time, I don't know if it's going to be on this one. I ain't even going to spoil it. I'll wait till it happens because it was so beautiful in the context of a podcast. And it was like, you really just kind of like you forgot where you were.
Yeah, people
I
can't
was like,
pretend.
yeah,
Not emotions.
it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Yeah, discussing your trigger words on camera, that's a bold choice. So shout out to her. Shout out to Miss Sean. I can't remember her last name. I know I saw it once, but it didn't stick.
usually and not usually, just last week. End in tears somehow. Or start in tears.
Mhm.
It's like a live counseling session.
Our previous podcast we did was titled We Don't Need Each Other. It did not go the way I planned it to go. But I think it ended up being a really good conversation. And I also had an additional thought that I'd like to include here.
Let's go.
Yes.
My thought is this. I absolutely do need you for the meaning and joy and the everyday beauty of life. No doubt. And I need you because you see the blind spots
Shout out to
I
Yella.
am unaware of that maybe are self-destructive tendencies I have. Maybe they're little, hygiene shortcomings or
Oh.
organization things,
Whoa.
or as a
Perfectionist
team in
woman. I don't
business,
take that
I have
Whoa.
blind spots.
Because for him,
I don't
it
take
was
that to mean anything. Then he's just not like her. All this is me.
hygiene shortcomings.
Yeah, but like, look at that ponytail. She
Oh yeah, it's
is
tight.
not.
I mean, she was a gymnast. You know the ponytails, them buns was
She's
perfect.
also a gymnast and an
level
control,
gymnast,
discipline.
yeah.
Come on, like I don't take none of that to mean that he's egregious. Just he's not
Yeah,
her.
it's not bad. Yeah, I got you. It just when you say it's a hygiene thing, we automatically jump to body odor. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it could be anything. Maybe he just didn't put the cap on.
Oh, he didn't put styling gel in his hair when he went out to the
Yeah.
grocery store. How could you leave the house like that? Like it could be anything. And these are also
oh, if the internet can break up, we wasn't together. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I would like to know what came to his mind with the hygiene shortcomings. It could be anything. It could be hair on the sink.
It could be anything. Like when you talking about a perfectionist, it could literally be anything. It could just be like you don't put your toothbrush in a place. You don't squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom or top side, middle.
The water from the toilet spray 6 feet. Why did you leave your toothbrush on the edge of the sink? This is 3 feet away. Now you're brushing with shit. Like it could be anything.
Like let's be for real. Like it could be anything.
It could be anything. So let's man.
Spots that you make up for. And so I do need you to become the man that God made me to be.
Oh, and that's also
which I think is
for anybody watching context. They are Christian. Right? They are Christian, so that will play into it at some points. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll just be emotion. Sometimes it'll be Christ.
But the whole grace conversation gave it away.
Yeah, for sure.
Is an important refining tool that a lot of people don't think about. Okay. They think that the way that I can become who I want to be is by doing the things that I want to do. And I think that ends up in a totally different place than having someone walk by your side, someone that I really enjoyed you sharing your little your orthodontist meeting today. And it's like there's a million little moments.
Your little meeting.
That is what life is about. And without that, it's like, what are we doing? It's not just about the lower part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's not just about, are you able to eat? Are you able to stay safe? It is like, it's way more than that. And I am so glad to have you here for that.
Did you come to this realization after you went and had 5 bro meetings yesterday and asked them their...
Now, this is what sets me off. Set in the back of your mind that she just called him out for having 5 bro meetings to discuss this issue. She is mentioning, you had this realization after having 5 bro meetings? Just lock that away. Lock that away.
opinions of this?
No, that it was interesting because there would be some people that I talked to, because I did. I was like so struck by how our conversation went poorly that that I was like, okay, how can I communicate this better? I brought another mentor.
So real quick, Bree, and y'all in the chat, if you say something to your partner and it's not well received and you're shocked, like whoa, like that really sets you off. Like, would you talk to somebody else about it? Like, if I said this to you, is that crazy? Like, what?
Yeah, but I know some people are like weird about talking about disagreements with other people. Like, I know
I've heard that too.
Like, adamantly don't like that.
Yeah.
Especially like disagreements and stuff. But I mean, I'm gonna talk. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Lois. Call Shy. We've had whole family conversations, male and female. What y'all think? You sitting there looking crazy. So yeah, I'm not in that camp. I'm definitely gonna call people. I might go ask Claude for sure. I might ask Discord, depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole when moments like that? I might ask. Yeah, I'll ask.
Yeah.
But I know some people won't do that. They don't feel like it's.
I've definitely heard that. I've definitely heard people, they don't want you mentioning anything from the relationship outside to anybody.
We're having a disagreement. We can't mention it until we passed it. And it's 3 months.
Yeah.
90-day probationary period.
No, I'm with you. I definitely heard that. But I know if I feel like I said something crazy, I need to run it by somebody else, like a sanity check. Like, am I tripping?
Right.
Like, maybe I can see if somebody heard it a different way, but I've never heard anybody hear it the way you heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So
I mean, that's what community is for. Like, you're supposed to have a community that shares your values so that you don't have to, flounder around. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I get that.
Of mine, almost the tears, because he was like, I absolutely need my wife, which I think was revealing. There was another guy about my age was like, I wouldn't say I need her, which is just an interesting. I think it's coming from 2 different lenses, and I think
saying I'm wise.
I'm saying that we have different perspectives on this, and I'm grateful for it.
I think a lot of it comes down to the whole idea. I got thrown into a career where I had to be completely self-sufficient. I had to look at the world and say, I don't need you because you could potentially be an enemy out to get me. I started traveling the world when I was 12. I started having an income and being like a provider when I was 12.
Baller.
And trying to break that down, those walls, when it came to marriage, and not allow myself to feel that sense of like, I don't need anybody. I've got this on my own, which I've had to do for so long of my life, was a purposeful choice I made at the altar. And kind of like I said at the last podcast, I think, sure, you can boost up your self-confidence and image by saying, I don't need anyone, but it's not beneficial to a marriage.
Certainly not always. I agree. Anyway, we
not always?
Okay,
So what about that part, Brie? Do you think it is an ego booster to say something like that? And do you think it's useful?
I mean, she just said she didn't need anybody, even though I'm sure she had coaches and everything making her the athlete she was. So I don't think that she's being fair, because like you just literally said, you are not an Olympic gold medalist from literally your own merit. Like, what are you talking about? You needed a lot of people and you were 12. So like, What are you talking about? So she's just because of her own trauma and her own way that she had to become softer or be interdependent in marriage because of how she had to get there. She just can't accept his worldview. Like, okay, that wasn't my struggle, though, bitch. Like, okay, you had to allow yourself to need somebody. Okay, like, cool story,
Mhm.
bro. But that's not my story. So
Okay. So, Dury, I think I found the hygiene differences. If you could zoom in on his left below his knee, like he has a hole in his pants.
Yeah.
And he still came on the podcast.
she would lose
So
her
I think,
mind.
I think she probably fussed him out about that. Right before, I bet it happened right before the podcast.
He
I
got the
believe
hair gel on. His hair looking, you know, the white people be putting some product in their hair.
That's too funny. Imagine the quarantine and the farmer that they're the provider. Ooh.
Right. I mean, I'm sure she was like had to
I mean,
step in.
they kind of are.
But it's not like she had to step into a maturity like very early, but like to like get rage out on a person who didn't have to go that path because you had to go through this mental process to like be with another person, and you know that he didn't go through that. I mean, to kind of give ill intention to what he's saying is like just generally unfair.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that for sure.
I'm thinking of the Venn diagram.
I think
there is big circle of healthy, unhealthy
For sure.
independence, big circle of unhealthy dependence.
For sure.
And then there's a little sliver of like, hey, this is a really healthy codependent relationship. And I think today's conversation, which is another hot topic,
Okay.
that was shared by Sean that she also doesn't like when I say, the title of today's is I Will Let You Down.
Okay, so there's 3 statements, and I had alluded to this in the last podcast, and I had alluded to it when we brought up, you haven't listened to essentially what is part 1 of this 3-episode series.
We did not intentionally make this a series, but it became that.
There are 3 sayings that come up, not frequently, but like come up consistently within the 13 years we've been together, which is, it's not my job to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
I will let you down.
I in the building.
Hello. You don't need me. And those don't
just for the new people, see, I can hear those 3 phrases again.
Me.
The 3 phrases that we're going to talk about.
It's not my job to make you happy.
That's one.
I will let you down.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need me. And those don't always come up like in contentious arguments or anything. They can come up very like in natural conversation too. So if you haven't listened to the other 2, go listen to them. They're very emotionally driven. Just get ready.
Yes.
Thank you, Dury. We're going to highlight that. It's going to be on the quiz.
And I hate your cookie. It's not my job to make you happy. I will let you down. You don't need me. Absolutely. Yeah, start those. Yeah, we're going to bring that back up for sure. Because those are the 3. And we're going to talk about again one today. And there's going to be a stream for each of the 3. So one today is I Will Let You Down. We're going to have a different stream for the other 2. And then the 4th stream I want to do is where they sit down with a couples counselor. Now, the couples counselor is John Deloney. So if you know anything about John Deloney, he has a very strong bias. It is very religious, conservative, patriarchal. What's that? Not the chauvinistic. What's that word? What's that word? What's that word? You want the gentleman code, the chivalry.
Yeah, that is chivalry.
Chivalry. It's chivalric, but chauvinist, they're the same, but like they have a different connotation. Right. The chivalric is like very, my lady, you can't step down, so I have to help you step down. And chauvinist is you too weak to get down yourself.
Can't have one without the other.
Yeah. Right. 2 sides of the same coin, 2 intentions.
The 3rd one, which is today's podcast, is I Will Let You Down. And we are here to talk through our differing beliefs and sides on why we do or do not think this is a beneficial thought to have within a marriage.
My standpoint is that I will let you down, and that does not mean our marriage is ending or that everything is a catastrophe. I think I'm coming from the place of acknowledging that I am a flawed human with weaknesses. And
actually, Mark,
I think that's a better starting point than saying this person brings me everything I need. They can provide and make me happy and give me it all.
Make me happy.
That's my standpoint. Just getting into it.
Just getting into it. And just
Now,
getting
Rook, I just
into
want to run that back because
Provide and make me happy.
he said it's
Yeah.
not my job to make me happy when he talks about it, but then in his qualification for his statement, he uses "make me happy." So I just wanted to hear how he brought that in there.
Yeah, he was just talking about what the opposite of his stance would be.
Gotcha.
To believe that it's your job to make you happy.
Gotcha.
To believe that you're going to be this everything.
Cool. Oops. Wrong one.
A flawed human with weaknesses. And I think that's a better starting point than saying, this person brings me everything
Gotcha.
I need. They can provide and make me happy and give me it all. That's my standpoint. Just getting into it.
Just getting into it. And just getting into it, I would say this. These 3 statements are glass half empty positioning to me.
Okay.
It is looking at marriage from a not hopeful, optimistic point of view, but it will go wrong. And I just need you to know that, like, at the end of the day, we don't need each other.
No.
I will make mistakes. I don't know. It doesn't.
What do you? Why did that make you cackle?
Because I've been there where you're just like, how did you string all those together in that way, bro? I've literally done that before, and I just laugh at it, like, girl, shut up. But I mean, it's like so real. Like when you're triggered, you just string things together strangely, and they come out that way because it's not at all what he's saying. But like, and you don't need me because it's in her mind. It's like you can hear that letting someone down is detrimental, and then when you let someone down, then there has to be this. We have to decide where we're gonna do. Are we gonna stay together? Are we gonna get divorced? Like you said, if I let you down, it's not the end of it. It's not the end of the marriage if I let you down. But in her head, like when you let someone down, we have to really think about: are we gonna it's this big thing for her. So it's like, she just doesn't see failure the same or letting someone down the same. She's a perfectionist, which I already peeped. So it's like, for a perfectionist, letting someone down, for Olympic gymnasts, letting someone down, letting the team down, like she just does not have the same relationship with letting someone down as he does. And I can understand why she doesn't.
Dang, you know what? She won't even let her hair down.
Exactly. I said the ponytail already told me.
Yo,
the shirt tight, the ponytail tight. I said,
that is crazy. She won't even let her hair down. And you said, I didn't even know you said the shirt. She got it tucked in, so she won't even let her hem of the shirt be down. Oh my God.
Sir, this lady is not dealing with letting somebody down well. But that's been trained into her.
Trained into her for like 30 years, probably 20, 30 years.
She said she was 12. Gymnasts start really young. Like that's been trained into her that she can't let the team down. Like, I understand why she struggles. I don't understand why she can't understand why he doesn't struggle with that.
Right. Yeah. And shout out to Yella. When Watson came through here, he said, I feel like this is a Yella trigger. Right. And then Yella like, where'd she go? Oh, she is the worst.
Yeah. Luckily, I know like a little bit about her background from her saying she's a gymnast. I mean, in saying once she's like she's an Olympic
professional Olympic
level gym. I'm like, okay, this person is not gonna have the same
your life. That consumes your life. Yeah,
she's not gonna have the same relationship with failure and letting people down as he does, like automatically.
That's facts. I mean, once you put it like that, because letting your teammate down, if you ever went into the routine, like I'm gonna let you down, that would have never flown.
That's never gonna fly. Like coach is gonna be like, you can't let the team down. Like, what are you talking about? It's never an option.
Yeah, that's facts. And the word will, it does feel intentional and inevitable, and that's how she's reading it. But it also is inevitable, like because we're human. Like I think there's a lot of language that makes it sound like we are capable of perfection. We're gonna have a perfect life. And
it's like shooting for perfection, and like some people like because she's like he's not being optimistic. And it's like, I don't want to be optimistic about anything.
Yeah, he's being realistic, but somebody that's optimistic, realism sounds like pessimism.
It's like really pessimistic. Like they're like you're nihilistic. You're like I'm just being realistic, and they're like
it's like somebody says it's a sunny day. Oh man. It's going to rain. Don't say that. Well, I mean, but
being
it's
negative.
eventually going. It's
Nah,
going to rain.
literally
It's
saw it on the
you can
news.
see the clouds over there. It's rolling in. Oh,
You're ruining my day.
pessimistic. Oh, okay.
All
Well, I'm
right.
gonna get an umbrella.
Right.
Okay.
For your goofy ass when it started raining.
Now look, it's raining because of you. You made this happen with your bad attitude. Like, okay. Okay, dear.
Yeah.
Speak like, I'm going to try my hardest. It speaks, I need you to set your expectations low. And so, like, it's not my job to make you happy. If you listen to the podcast, again, go back and listen to it. I didn't like it because to me, it comes across and I receive that in a way of, I'm not even going to try. When I know it's not your job to make me happy, but if I'm speaking from my side, it is my job to constantly consider and have your thought in mind.
I agree.
And then last week's
Just to end
podcast,
up
which
constantly
was,
down.
I'm getting,
We don't need each other.
oh, we don't need each other. It's like, instead of saying we don't need each other, which is like, yeah, foundationally you could go there. I just don't think that's beneficial to a marriage to even think that. It's like a bad seed to plant rather than constantly thinking like, oh yeah, I don't need you. It's like, I do need you. I choose to need you. I
Yes.
choose to be here and have this.
There's
And like, that
language.
is my belief. With I will let you down, again, I think that's glass half empty. I think it's, I will do my damnedest to not. Instead of
Yes.
setting the bar at, I know I will, it's, I will do my damnedest to not.
Well, first of all, I got called an idiot for having this as a topic of conversation.
Who said
that? Well, it was like a joking, like, wow, what a dummy. But I think it's important to
I did not say that.
the
No,
person.
yeah, she didn't say that. But what do you think about that, Brie? Like her framing of it. Do you feel it's fair? I mean, I know we disagree with it, but do you feel like it's a fair frame? Like if somebody hears that,
Yeah.
like even if you're not a gymnast, I could see how they could get to that conclusion. It's not like
because most
outlandish.
people are aiming for like some level of perfection, but I think that it's like I'm gonna do my damnedest not. But she's saying the same thing. To even say that I'm gonna do my damnedest not to is you saying you are going to, but you're gonna try hard. I'm going to let you down, but I'm going to try not to. That's literally what you're saying. She's saying the same thing. She just doesn't like the way he's saying it.
Yeah. So the only thing, her only difference is effort. Like she's baking effort into. So I remember you were Yella that was talking about somebody that people like worship effort. Like or was it somebody? I know it might have been when I was having a debate with the Seds. There was a question I asked that had to do with effort. Like people just
effort comes up all the time. Like we just talk about men. Men generally don't come from this. Like I think a lot of times y'all they just don't speak. That's not that they don't effort, but it's like they don't really include the effort in the conversation, I guess, because it's almost like maybe a given to them that of course I have to effort because I'm a man or something. I'm not really sure. But I know for women, like because of the expectations, especially if she's Christian, like the effort of constantly trying to control the emotional states of other is kind of like an expectation of womanhood in some weird way.
Yeah.
So I think it's some of that going on too. Like,
please quit controlling me.
Yeah, like I have to effort to like control the environment of my house and the people around.
You got to control everybody.
Right.
You
don't
have to control yourself. Control yourself first. Control your own thoughts and your own feelings first.
And I also don't think she realizes she's a perfectionist. So it's like, well, yeah, if you had reasonable expectations, then maybe I wouldn't let you down. But if you're a perfectionist, I'm going to let you down.
I mean, but even if you're not a perfectionist, I just think.
I think you're definitely going to let people down.
Let people definitely bake in.
But definitely, if they're a perfectionist, I mean,
absolutely,
I'm gonna let you down a lot. I'm sure.
Yeah, like, I'm just dropping.
You're gonna be on the floor.
Yeah, he said they bullies. They bullies for sure. I hear you.
They've been together 13 years.
13 years, 10 married. They've been married for 10.
10 married, yeah, which is a long time. So.
Long time.
He already knows she's a perfectionist. She just won't accept it, maybe.
Y'all say her bun and her touch.
And it's also like to me crazy to be this like I have it together, I'm intelligent, I'm capable, and then to believe that you married. It's almost like she's like, you have to try, or I fear you won't try. But y'all are already married, so that means that he efforted.
Right. It doesn't
he got
matter.
you, and there's
It
no
doesn't
way
matter.
you would have married a man who didn't effort. And I'm
Doesn't matter.
so that means I'm sure he's constantly efforting.
It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Yesterday
Like,
does not matter.
I'm sure
Yesterday
he's
doesn't matter.
efforting. Like he's not
Mm-mm.
like at home and like.
None
There's
of that
no
matters.
way she would have married a man who didn't effort.
She won 4 medals, including a gold. He played 3 NFL games in his career. Totally not
Right.
relevant. Shout out to Dory for the research.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's my girlfriend down the street. How she handled it. You silly. I mean, now there's a thing, because that's one of the things I'm going to talk about is the minimization of male emotions, because what he's saying is that's coming from his perspective. Those are his feelings. He's not allowed. All 3 of these are her saying, you can't verbalize your feelings that way because I don't like the way it feels. And to me, that's a problem on the guy's side.
You have enough introspection to know your trauma and everything you went through, but it stops there where you can't realize that he doesn't share that, and so your perspective would not be shared by him. Like,
yeah, she a bully. I'm like, yeah, okay, you don't like the way I'm saying it. I'm not saying it disrespectfully. Like that's crazy. I'm not saying anything. I'm not calling you a name. I'm giving my experience or my belief. And again, these are Christians. So me saying I will let you down is baked into Christianity.
Right, it's such a Christian theme.
Yeah, the central Christian theme is sin. Sin means missing the mark. So that the literal thing that everybody, the whole point of Christianity is to erase your sin, which means missing the mark. That's all it means.
Yeah, it's in not seeking perfection.
Yeah.
By letting the perfection of the cross in Jesus carry you with grace. Like that's the whole point. You shouldn't even be reaching for perfection. It's kind of baked into the religion.
Yeah. So the whole point of it is knowing that you were born into missing the mark. So no mark. Sin means meeting expectations. You must exceed them in this relationship.
Exceed them.
Exceed them. Yeah. So it's interesting though. So it's interesting that she was fighting against this. This was the one that caught me the most, and I want to bring on the most because this one I felt was most intertwined with religion, because it's I will let you down is such a central theme of the Christian doctrine, because Jesus died so that he picked you up. Where you're going to let people down, Jesus came like, well, I'm going to lift you up, and that's the whole thing. That's the entire thing. And it's like, why is she so bothered by this? I will let you down because you're human. Why wouldn't you let somebody down? You can't help it. You're going to let yourself down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's really hard to hear her have such a problem with such a central tenet.
From who it's coming from or who's adopting this mindset is also important to keep in mind. So in my mind, it's you expecting me to fail sometimes, or being okay with me failing sometimes, and me trying my hardest not to. You know what I'm saying? It's not you expecting me to try what you think my hardest is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Little Reese.
You can't say, oh, hey, he's not trying his hardest, and that's why he's letting me down. You know what I'm saying? That's where it gets dangerous, and I think that's where it's like you're a disappointment to me. If you can so easily slip into that mindset of like, wow, what a bummer, you're being lazy and whatever. And it's like, well, maybe I have some things going on or whatever. And you use the analogy of a cup. You said it's a glass half full.
I said it's a glass half empty.
A glass half empty, right? In my mind, all of these 3 concepts of I'm not here to make you happy, we don't need each other, and I will let you down, are around this idea. It's not like it's almost like a Christian stoicism. So stoicism is all about being.
Before he goes into the Christian stoicism, I heard you like you going to say something?
No, I was just listening. No, I agree. I think this is just someone who's very like comfortable with their imperfections.
Yeah.
And self-assured versus someone who feels the need to perform all the time.
Okay.
And it's just coming out. The more he says, I'm like, yep. Not based off what you think I'm trying hard enough. It's right. Like, yep, there you go. Here you go.
Yeah. Now I want to hear his thing about Christian stoicism. Well, the first time I heard somebody say that, so I'm interested in this part.
untouchable, almost unaffected by no matter what's going on in the outside, no matter the external circumstances, you are okay. And I think in my mind, how I understand the peace of Jesus, there is this idea of that stoicism being insulated from whatever happens from the outside, because I have this internal unshakable peace. And so when I say, I'm not here to make you happy, it's like, find that unshakable peace. I
You
will
need
do my
Jesus.
best to bring you deep meaning.
You dirty.
He's saying she need Jesus. I mean, that's what he's saying.
I mean,
Because like
wait,
I feel
yeah,
that on a deep level.
yeah.
Like that's how my belief affects me as well. It's less about performance. My belief affects me much the same way his does. It's like an insulation from like this need to like be everything for everyone and fix everything around you.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what he's saying, but he said, "Bitch, you need Jesus." Well, you might have Jesus, but you ain't got my kind. You might need my brand of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
She might have that other kind.
Yeah.
That one where you got to carry him on your shoulders on Passover outside.
Yeah. Nah, it might be right. Or the other kind where you gotta wipe a whole country off tonight. What time?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's almost time.
Yeah,
She
I
might
don't
have
know.
that kind of Jesus that wipe people out because they don't do what he asked them to do.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Joy that doesn't always translate to you feeling that. It doesn't always translate to short-term happiness. But no matter what, that glass.
Oh, look at her body language. She felt what you said. She felt what you said. I think she picked, like, watch her arms, yo. That's crazy.
Translate to you feeling that. It doesn't always translate to short-term happiness. But no matter what, that glass is not rippling. It's not pouring over. It is unshaken.
And I think this is just like two different philosophical beliefs in like life when it comes to you and I. Because like you would approach it with Christian stoicism. I would approach it with like biblical hope.
All right, so home security.
Oh, dang. She said, well, they're about to get to a theology argument.
Biblical hope. You mean biblical Delulu? I mean, and I know their brand of Christianity is different. I mean, outside of being WASP, but outside of that, like, yeah, they're internalizing it differently.
That's too funny. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know about y'all. Tell me how y'all feel. Is it strange when somebody like a regular podcast, something that's very commercial, highly stylized, and highly produced, when they cut to a sponsor, it kind of makes sense. But when somebody's in the middle of a conversation and a thought, and then they just throw in a commercial or ad, it just feels so jarring. It's like,
I think some well, it's not for kids, but I know for some stuff you have to make it clear that you're rolling into an ad.
Mm-hmm.
Some people find it easier, or they forgot because they were just in their argument, so they just threw that shit in there later.
I'm gonna tell you the worst one I've ever seen in my life. There's this guy. I want to say his name is like the channel name is like AOQ. He does reactions to a bunch of different stuff too. Black dude. He was listening to a guy who had been in prison talk about being sexually assaulted. So the guy in the video was talking about what happened to him, and then he talked about how like the next day or later that same night he had made a shank and went and attacked the guy. How he was graphically talking about it, and the guy was like, "Yeah, da," and he's like, "I want to tell you about free cash." I was like, what just happened? Like, because you're caught up in this story where this guy is talking about being sexually assaulted in prison and what he did in response. And all of a sudden, I want to talk about free cash. I was like, we got to stop. We got to stop with the ad placement.
He did
in the
that
middle
badly.
of every story.
He could have just been like, we going to take an L on this one, bro.
Yeah, put it at the end or put it at the beginning, but in the middle of the story, I'm like, I had to put in the comments like, bro, did you really segue from prison rape to free cash? I was like, we got to chill on this, man. We got to do better with this. This is the commercialization. You can't throw a commercial in the middle of everything, in the middle of any story, anywhere. Like you got to have some kind of standard. I will let you down.
I am not looking for just straight, unaffected contentment.
Inner peace.
Contentment. Straight, unaffected contentment.
Inner peace.
I am looking for this unshakable hope in us of no matter the phase, our standards, our bar are always, I mean, in everyday life, if we're being Christians, we're trying to always be more and more like Jesus, right? Which is like a never ending pursuit to do and be better.
Okay.
So
He's like, nope, it's not how I interpret
Okay.
that. That's what he
So-
said. Okay.
To anybody that is, was, or around Christians, and Breeze, to more specifically to you, is that how you interpret the message of Christ? Because
No.
I've heard that, I've heard it transferred or I've heard it translated that
Right.
way.
I think it's typical that it's translated that way, especially for consumerist Christ. That's the variant. I always say the Jesus variants. It's like the
Okay.
consumerist Christ. Absolutely. You're always trying to be better and do more, 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 more. Yeah. I know that a lot of people interpret it that way. That is not how I interpret it.
Okay. How would you say you interpret it?
The being like Jesus isn't striving for perfection, because the reason he needed to be perfect was to be the perfect sacrifice, which we're not called to be because of him. Therefore, the perfectionism is almost moot for us.
That makes sense.
So it's actually more about embodying his unshakable nature as far as walking outside of the structures that condemn people and make them feel not enough for God's love, and show up in those spaces and be able to navigate that without losing who you are. So that's
Yeah.
more so what I think being like Christ would be. It's not the consumerist Christ variant.
Not like that. Regardless of if you're on Jesus, isn't it kind of insane to require your partner to be on Jesus level?
She mad he need Jesus and not her. That's what it is. She's upset that he need from what I understand for his mental well-being, he needs Jesus. He doesn't need her.
Yeah.
And that's really
Yeah.
what she don't like. he got this relationship with Jesus that she can't get through. He's insulated by Jesus.
This man is on Jesus. What up, Yella?
Hello.
1 a.m., people. Shout out to the chat.
Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I thought that was interesting because I'm much like you, but I know the verse that probably gets them. Was it pressed towards the mark of the high calling of Christ? Like that's why I believe people are like, you're supposed to advance towards the mark, the bar that was set by Christ. I think people interpret it that way, but what you said, like ideologically or philosophically, it makes sense. He was perfect to be the sacrifice. So why would you be trying to be perfect unless you're trying to be a perfect sacrifice? Yeah. So that, I mean, that's what the blemishless, they were for the sacrifices. So yeah, that makes sense.
Go hang up. Go hang out on the cross then.
What? IG in the building. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Right. You trying to be so perfect for what? What you trying to go diet?
That's a good point. No, that's solid. So I kind of, what I landed on with the whole Jesus thing was to follow the great commandments. If it's what you're doing should be showing love towards God, and I would say creation, and love towards your fellow man. And if the two things, if you're doing those, everything else will kind of fall. If it should branch out from those. Kind of like, like a constitution, like you should have central core tenets, and everything should branch out from those. But it should be love towards you.
He just gave you two: love God and love your neighbor. And you done add all this other shit in here: optimism, hope. We're trying to be better, girl.
And shout out to IG. For anybody who just came in, what we're doing, there are 3 phrases that this man on the screen says that irks the Jesus out of this woman and causes her to crash out. Today's is "I will let you down." I want to do the other 2, so that'll be 3 streams. And on the 4th one, on the 4th day, he rose again. I want to do where they sit down with a couples therapist and have the conversation about all 3 of the sayings and to get a different perspective. So that's what the topic is today. I will let you down, and they are unpacking that. So shout out to you. Hang out if you want to. Passing through, drive by, man. Much appreciation, much love to all of y'all too. So yeah, for what you heard, I know you moving and grooving. Are you out of office, or you just popping in and listening, like while you still in office?
Well, I'm just popping in. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm here. I'm done
Cool.
doing my work for the day. So I was just coming in and to check out the 3 phrases that she said. But if you've got these 3 phrases, erectile dysfunction, then use today's sponsor for the stream, Roast Sparks. If you use our promo code SpaghettiOs, you'll save 13 cents at checkout. That's SpaghettiOs at checkout. Roast Sparks.
Yeah. Because if he's been letting you down, Rose Sparks will get you back up.
Other than saying, I will let you down, period, stoicism, I like the approach of, I will do my damnedest to never, which is
Oh my God.
I don't need to make you promises I can't keep. She ain't listen to the song. That is a sign of integrity. I'm not gonna promise you things that I know I'll never make a promise that I can't keep. Like, that's a sign of integrity, actually. That I'm not gonna promise you things I know I cannot live up to. Why would I do that?
Man, for real. No, I'm with you on that.
I promise never to let you down. Bitch, I'm gonna let you down tomorrow when I don't put my shoes the right way on this entryway. Or when I leave a corner of a package on the counter, you're gonna be upset.
Right. Or when I don't wake up as God tomorrow, you're just gonna be upset.
You're not the son of God again.
Still not Jesus, huh? Like,
when you see this hole in my pants when you watch this back,
you're
gonna be let down.
She probably made him throw them away. She probably made him throw them away.
She probably just went and bought a new pair.
Yep.
Threw the other ones away. He'll never know.
Yep. You're probably right.
This is why I hate couples podcasts and married people's podcasts. Because honestly, this series just feels like I'm a put you on blast in front of everybody so you can change your behavior. Like, this ain't really like a flushing it out and see how you feel about it. This is like, I'm gonna do the podcast and shame you the whole way, and our audience is gonna tell you how wrong you were.
That's funny. Now I will defend her on this point. She didn't know it was the topic. So he just showed up and the saying was on the card and they went into it. And that's how it started. And then they did that 3 days in a row with all 3 sayings because he wanted to understand why it was such a problem when he said it.
She probably been mad for like 5 days.
So I ask you this, and I just put this out in the air.
Let's go.
You think this level of perfectionist wouldn't know what the topics was coming into the podcast?
Yes.
I don't.
Will. I'm only because both of them said he set it up, she shows up and da 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 da. I believe him. I believe him. They probably had a topic.
Be scripting. If she knew ahead of time, she'd probably be scripting it.
Yeah. So he probably gave her a topic that was close to it, but he probably didn't tell her that they were going to talk about his saying. But I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I don't know.
But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, not little Miss Perfection. Trusting. She just talking about.
She probably listed like 3, and then told her, "I'm not gonna tell you which one."
Right. One of her things he says is, "I'm never." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you down. So you think? I don't think that she trusts him enough to come up with the topics.
I bet she do. I bet she doesn't have the bandwidth to do this on top of everything else she feels like she has to do as a wife and mom. Like, you'll hear her. I don't know if it's going to be this episode. When you hear the neuroticism that comes out of her about what she feels is her responsibility, it'll make sense. Like,
not coming up with not the podcast topics as the emotional load.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be. When you hear the things that she feels she's responsible for, you'd be like, wow, that's just
making sure the toothpaste cap is all the way tied on.
Yeah, not even just that, not even the tangible stuff, just the emotional stuff. Like, she
because she's anxious. She's perfection.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Perfectionist load out.
Mm-hmm.
You're so fired up. You've been just slinging the expletives.
It doesn't feel like an expletive. It feels like a. Yeah. It's just more of.
Damn,
I feel like in sports, I set this goal of wanting to be an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
Right? That's where I set my bar. And there were
Okay, you were going to say it too. Okay.
thousands, if not millions of times where I failed.
Okay, cool. And there are also thousands and millions of people that tried the same, that set the same bar, didn't make it. So it's like, she should.
Right. So she did fail. So she could have been like, I'm going to fail on my journey. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop.
Exactly. She should understand it. But as a gymnast, she is going to reach.
Right, but knowing the dynamics of both genders included, her failings are endearing. Like her failings are character building. His failings are detrimental to the entire fucking universe.
And annoying.
Right.
And not perfect.
But her failings build character.
Marriage ending.
Bartard, that is so messed up.
I came up short over and over again, year after year after year. But it didn't shake that bar of what I was aspiring to be. And I think in my mind, I just hear these statements as low bars for your.
Now again,
They've been together 13 years. She had one bar. Why he got so many bars? He just trying to be married to you.
He's trying to be married.
Did she do the uneven bars?
I wonder, what did she do?
I don't know.
Probably
but it's
did
like,
the bars.
why does he have to have bars? And she had one bar, be Olympic gold medalist. He got bars. Like, he can't be trying to reach for all them bars. He only got 2 hands.
Is that Sean Johnson? Yeah, so Sean Johnson
his bar is to be married. And even if he lets you down, he's gonna stay married to you. He's saying the same thing. 0.
Okay, so she was on the balance beam, so that's a bar.
Okay. Yeah, gymnastics all bars to get on the floor.
Yeah. She did floor exercises too.
Yeah.
Okay. So she did floor exercises, but she was on the balance beam.
She was training all of them.
Yeah.
So not only is she good at physical gymnastics, but she's trying to do mental gymnastics as well.
Always compete.
Cover that floor.
Always.
Well, she's falling on her face right now. Like for as good as she is in the physical part, she is completely inadequate on the mental gymnastics.
Well, listen, outside of the Olympics, she competed in the Pan Am Games in the uneven bars. So maybe this is one of her uneven bars.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, makes sense.
But it's just like she's not really being fair, even in her own analogy. And I know Rashawn's going to say women are bad at analogies.
The worst.
But she set one bar to be an Olympic gymnast, and he set the bar being married to her, and he's reaching his goal, and he's intending to stay there. I don't see why she don't see it as what he's saying is different.
Yeah, because he's been with her 13 years, 10 married. Why would you then take what he's saying as I'm going to lower the bar?
Right.
Like, has it lower? If you haven't seen it lower, like Bree was making this point earlier, if you haven't seen it lower than 13 years, what are we talking about? So you made this phantom thing up that I haven't done, and that's what you're worried about. You're worried about this phantom thing
you for, right?
Yeah. You've been hearing it for 13 years and you haven't seen it. It's like it's not a gotcha. You know, it's like I'm about to come out the closet with a lesser husband. I'm a bum.
Surprise! I wasn't shit the whole time. 10 years, I wasn't shit.
10 years, my plan. Tricky. 10 years for no reason.
Gotcha.
Right. Wow. Joke's on you.
Never had a job.
It was all a lie.
It was all a lie. I've been borrowing money for 13 years. Now we owe $275,000 to the bank.
Right.
Yourself and for our marriage. Instead of
had a call. What you miss? What did you miss? What did I miss?
Just them talking about what Jesus gives them as far as he just missed that whole part.
The Jesus piece. Yeah, he gets a piece of Jesus. She wants the hope of Harriet, and it was just I just made up Harriet, but she wants some kind of crazy hope. I can't remember how she termed it.
It's more like a Pharisee.
Yeah.
Striving for perfection through performance.
Yep. Strive for perfection.
Year after year after year. But it didn't shake that bar
really
of what
have a whole. That's got to be the hygiene thing. And is he wearing mandals? That's like a strap. You got a hole in your joggers and mandals. Yeah, that's a hygiene problem. I don't care.
Is aspiring to be.
Get him out of here.
And I think
No,
in my
might be
mind,
structure.
I
Hold
just
up.
hear these statements as
That might be a strap on top of a sneaker. They're like white. He might have.
Yeah,
on
he
some-
had on sneakers.
Okay. Cool.
as low bars for yourself and for our marriage instead of aspirational high bars where of course there's going to be shortcomings. We're humans. We will fail. We will make mistakes. We will hurt each other's feelings. We will disappoint each other. We'll let each other down. We will inflict scars that we can never remove.
Now, if you can understand that we will inflict scars that you will never remove, you have got to take an L on me saying I will let you down. If you can say we will inflict scars that we will never remove, I have to be able to verbalize I will let you down. What you just said is far worse than I will let you down.
Right. Letting you down might just be like forgetting something that was important
Yeah.
to you one time.
I did a Brie Instacart. You sent me for cherry tomatoes. I came back with cherries and full size tomatoes. And I let you down. That might be it may be bad grocery shopping list. I might have let the seat up and you fell in because you don't check the seat because it's dark. But you're talking about we will put scars that nobody will be able to remove. Like Jesus Christ.
We know that. But setting the bar there of I just know I am
This
feels different.
Okay. Very fascinating. Thank you. One, I think the unshakable peace and the wondrous hope can go hand in hand. Thank goodness for our teamwork, because I'm one perspective, you're the other.
I know, and this is fascinating that we think so differently.
This also is not me saying.
I don't know if you. I feel like her competition. You know, when the guys in certain spaces talk about women being competitive, her competition never stopped. Because he said it was fascinating, and she has to come back and say, "Oh, it is fascinating." I'm like, "Come on, man, you gotta."
Yeah, she's been an athlete in her formative years. She can't think another way.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's gonna come up in the, especially in the therapy episode. There was a lot of that competitive verbalizing. I was like, that's weird, but we'll get there one day.
Lower the bar for me. This is not me saying I'm not gonna strive to please you or to do all the things that help us both thrive. It's not me asking you to like settle.
That's right.
In my mind, using the sports analogy, if I show up, if my coach shows up, there's some faults in this analogy, but if my coach shows up and expects me not to fail, I'm not going to have a long career in that sport. So in my mind, it's, hey, this is a part of the process so that you have this embracing of the falls and the failures so that you can continue to strive towards the success that we both have in mind. Does that make sense? Okay.
It does. I'm giggling to myself because if you're a viewer or a listener,
so sorry. This is just for us.
Something that makes me giggle so much, and this has happened from day one, is one of the most beautiful, most attractive things that you have going for you that I love and I fell in love with was this, our philosophical debates and our like deep conversations. But the thing that makes me giggle is like, you can be so well-intended in your words, but your words come across so harsh.
Oh my God, throw her away,
What was harsh
bro.
about
I hate
that?
her. I hate her so much.
Did he feel to the
he
point he
do
made?
that?
It's like if your coach was like, "You're gonna fail, we're gonna
Oh
keep
my
going."
God.
She know he was right.
How
She
has he
give it.
done this?
How is this
How
harsh?
How has he done this for 13 years? Like, thank you. This nigga's a sucker, bro. Like, mean,
he's got unshakable peace in Jesus, man. He said it.
You know, she crazy. I feel like this is a dynamic in a lot. It's like always these opposite, like the perfectionist meets the type B who makes them chill. Like they couldn't be with another perfectionist. They don't want to be with themselves. That's why they always find somebody who's different from them, but they constantly try to mold into them. It's the weirdest shit.
Like, and what was her coach saying? She must have been the worst fucking person to coach. Like, you are an Olympic gold medalist, and his words was harsh to you. What did your coach say to you?
Yeah.
Like, we talking about the highest of the highest level athletes in the world. You mean to tell me what your coach just coddled you every step of the way?
Well, he wouldn't say that you will fail. He would say, no, you have no room to fail. You will succeed. You will get this gold medal. You have no choice, or I'll beat you. That's what she needs. Not to be beaten. She wants the hard.
I mean,
She wants the
no,
hard,
don't go too
direct
far away.
goals. She wants the direct goals. Aspirations.
She might not need to get beat, but she definitely need a foot in the ass, though.
I am the captain now. Yeah. But that's why I know earlier I was saying he's very deferential. Like, because he even saying harsh, I was like, wow. I know she didn't just say, well, I will let you down. It's harsh. Like, if that's harsh, like, I just, the perfectionism, like, if it's not her way of saying things or feeling or thinking, it's completely wrong. And it's like, that's insane to even call that harsh.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, how is that harsh? I'm sorry.
They come.
And again, that's why that different. He immediately just jumps to I'm sorry. He wants to please her. So like the fact that she even argued against that one about it's not my job to make you happy. You can tell he goes out of his way to try to avoid hurting her feelings, if nothing else. I mean, really, how was it hard? I'm sorry. I'm like, Jesus Christ, brother,
Fucking wimp.
my brother in Christ, take up thy cross and thy balls.
It's not like, again, this is just how I just know you so well. It's like not harsh, but it's so removed of empathy, sympathy, in a social understanding of like, this is how you could be feeling. It's like you remove all of that and you're just like, I'm gonna let you down.
Do you think I got something wrong with?
So I will let you down is devoid of empathy and sympathy when it's somebody saying that my humanness will keep me from being perfect and I'm asking for grace. I just don't see how you come to that conclusion. Like, that's crazy to me.
No, I don't. I just think you think different, which is beautiful. It's what I love. But this is the majority of our arguments is
Me saying things in the wrong way.
This is the beauty of it, and I love it, but this is the majority of our argument.
And we argue about it.
Right.
Don't
I love it. I love
You
it.
hate
It's-
you saying things in such an unemotionally attached tone to where
Now it's
it
tone.
gets received.
It's not the words. It's the tone.
You don't have to receive it. He said he's stoic. So yeah, it's detached of
The peace of Jesus.
because it's not emotion.
As such cold lack of feeling, lack of intention, lack of hope. It takes all of this for us to be like, oh, he actually cares. I mean, not that I ever thought you didn't care. It's so funny because like even talking to the people that I talked to yesterday to be like,
Oh, what was that? What she just say? Let me
They
go
both
back.
did the same thing.
Oh, they both talk to other people. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? So
Right, but earlier it was, oh, but you came up with that after your 5 guy talks and all this other shit. Told you, bro,
Yeah.
this shit weird, bro. This shit
yeah.
is weird watching this go down right now.
When she said already, bully, it's a bully tactic. She did exactly what he did.
it's so funny because like even talking to the people that I talked to
And she said the people, not the person. She said the people.
Right.
yesterday to
Because
be
her
like,
people are so
frick,
much
like,
better.
That's probably why he laughed right there. Like, I know you ain't just say the people. I know you didn't just say that.
funny because like even talking to the people that I talked to yesterday to be like, what the frick? Like, am I crazy? And to hear them be like, he doesn't actually believe that. And I'm like, but he does. And they're like, but he doesn't. It's just interesting to me
but both are true. Like it's true that I do need you, but it's also true that I think it's important to not like.
That's why I like Rosa. It's such a brain mind.
I am not exaggerating when I say
And see, they kill me because I also know that if these people were single, she would also say, I don't want to deal with somebody that needs me. I built my career. I become this person. I don't want somebody that comes along because they need me. So it's like the verbiage. It's the feelings based interpretation of words that loses me. So I wish we could make more in the dictionary because your feelings will be changing constantly. So which means your interpretation of these words will be changing constantly, and that's not fair. So that the same words can mean different things on different days because of how you feel. We need to have a standard with words. Because no, I already know these people would not want. No,
She's choosing to hear his words in a certain way. When
Yeah.
no matter if he tries to reassure her that he's not saying what she's hearing.
Yeah, the reassurance doesn't matter, and the fact that her lived reality doesn't matter. That's a double bind. Like, there's no way for you to get out of that. Reality doesn't matter. Your words doesn't matter. So you can show her and you can tell her. None of that matters. It's just these words make her think this thing is going to happen that hasn't happened over the course of 13 years. That's the oddest thing.
I didn't expect to go to sleep tonight with an intense hatred for former Olympian Shawn Johnson. I didn't expect that. I appreciate y'all. Like, this is dope. This would have never, you'd have never told me. You could have never told. I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you that I would end April 7, 2026 with a hatred for a woman that I probably casually heard about on SportsCenter several years ago when she won her medal.
That's crazy. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because I hope the worst for her now. Like, I hope her husband has everything great for her. I hope he says all three of the things every day. Every 22 minutes.
Yella feeling.
I wish you nothing but the worst.
Jesus Christ.
You know, like, okay. You said something earlier. I wasn't up here, but I was watching. You said something earlier. She reacts sometimes as if she forgets she's on camera.
Yes.
Okay. I think she forgot we're all watching this conversation too.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just how, and I know this might sound crazy. This might sound a little extreme, but drop with me.
No, this might sound crazy.
This is how easy it is for women to just lie on me. And just make up some shit. Like false accusations, all types of shit. Yeah. And act like we not supposed to even think about it. Because we sitting here watching y'all have the conversation. And the way she described dude just describing that whole scenario to her, you would have thought up and down. He said some of the foulest shit in the world to her. Yeah. He would have called her out her name, harsh, cold, detached, lack of empathy, all this other shit. When we watch dude sit there and calculate how he was gonna say, he's like, well, it's gonna be some inconsistencies and this and all blah. He's understanding that he didn't talk to her no type of crazy ass way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough, man.
And they don't even care if it's their husbands, bro. Like, you trying to play the narrative about your husband to the rest of the world, bitch. We wouldn't know. We don't need to know this.
That's why it's so dangerous, man. I was like, it's hard for me to. That's why I had to accept my personal feelings. Like, I know that I really am a hater because I hate everybody. Because I can justify if it was like putting people on an island or like we need to remove a group of people. Doesn't matter what group of people it is. I could justify it rationally. And with the misogyny to be going on in the red pill space and everybody be playing about, I'm like, but it's justified because these are people's teachers, parents, like people in positions of authority. The same way they talk about misogyny, those people are not safe to be in charge and power. Neither of these. Like this can't be in charge of raising children. because that level of reframing, because they'll do this happens to kids. Like the mom that called the cops on the son, like just made up he got a gun, just made it up because of their feelings. It felt justified. What feels justified to somebody, it should not be what the world should run on. What feel like it shouldn't feel justified. I'm going to erase a country off the map. It may feel justifiable, but it's not. It's like because we run in a culture where we allow men and now women to run off what they feel to make it justifiable. We get this, and we get our president, we get everything else that we just run amok. Everybody's like this now.
Don't do nothing good for nobody. Get everything for yourself. Fuck everybody. It's all about you. Fuck the world. Be a demon.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm with you.
Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
That's a pretty cool way to do it.
It is.
So
Here.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me give you...
Yella, forgive me. I know you said you didn't expect to go to bed hating a new person today. I take that as a badge of honor that I can make you happy. You know, I know what your heart desires, and it's to hate people. You know, deep in your heart, somewhere in the crevices, there's a part of you that wants to find new people to hate, and I'm here for that. So just want you to know, man, I love you, appreciate you. This is for you.
An example. When you say, I'm going to let you down, the way I receive that is a cop-out. You are...
Now, they started this conversation 27 minutes ago with, this is not a cop-out when I say this. Now they're back. So they're double back. Shout out to Bree. They have double back. Because like she said, Bree said, she can't receive it no matter how much assurance. 27 minutes into this conversation, he's assured her multiple ways, multiple verbs, analogies, stories, Bible principles. None of that matters.
She can't even be assured by her own decision to marry him.
None of it. None of it. So now, like on panels, the conversation is reset to the very first thing somebody couched their conversation in. It's not a cop-out. And this when I said she broke the fourth wall. Y'all don't know, anybody that's listening heard me say it when that happened. She's back to that point, because that's what he said. It's not a cop-out. It's me. It's not me trying to, whatever. I can't remember all his version, but I remember he said it's not a cop-out. Because like, man, now she went right back to it. We've already crossed that bar, but she's back on it because she can't stop competing. As a gymnast, you got to keep reaching.
Using any fault that you might or will have or do in the entirety of our marriage. You're already setting yourself up to say, if I don't accept the fact that you will let me down and do stuff, now it's not even like I'm the one that's out of place. Does that make sense?
And the way I mean it is,
no,
please give me grace.
Because you're not accepting it right now. So
no, it doesn't.
You're not
doesn't make
accepting
sense.
it. So no. No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
You're literally not accepting it. You haven't.
At all. She can't.
And I still ain't did nothing. Goofball.
Still ain't did shit. We ain't even left the podcast, nigga. This fucking recording ain't even know.
Been saying this to you over 10 years consistently, and I still ain't did nothing. So like,
it's wild, man. It's wild.
Maybe the thing that I'm saying I'm gonna let you down on is just little shit that I already let you down on. Maybe
That
I'm
I'm
not talking about nothing crazy.
Right.
It's just when I leave my shoes in the entryway.
Yep.
Yeah.
You crash
it's
out
probably
on
on
it.
small stuff. It'll be non-life threatening, non-financially threatening.
Right.
It's gonna be none of this stuff is gonna be
not
serious.
irresponsible stuff. Just
nothing irresponsible.
Right.
I'm not you.
I'm gonna shoot 13 for 15. G. That's just. I'm gonna shoot 13 for 15.
Why would you go into it saying you're gonna shoot 13 for 15? You're supposed to be aiming for 15 to 15. And why not 20 for 20? You're setting the bar so low for yourself.
Right. See, I did aim for 15. That's why I shot 15 times, but I missed twice. I aimed 15 times.
I know, because of the love of Christ that we give grace. Everybody's gonna fall short, and we give grace and love to everybody. But it sounds like you're making an excuse for yourself, Yella. You're making an excuse for yourself.
Oh, imagine sitting across from your girl and she makes room for everybody else to fail but you. Like that's she crazy. Said that shit, giving everybody in the universe an out but you. We all fall short. We like, well, what the fuck? Am I not part of the we all?
Nope.
She trying to get that Jesus in him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that Jesus in you. Go ahead and die like him.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
That
I'm gonna need
me.
a sacrifice, player. Come on, get up on my cross.
Too fun.
Perfectionism.
That is too fun.
It's what it's giving.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was shocked when I heard that. I was like, wow. And each saying had its own theme to it. And I like the way Bree bridged them. But I was like, when I was hearing them separate, I was like, wow, all three of these bother you on the same. It's so wild that feels this strongly. They're harsh, they're cold, they're unempathetic, they lack sympathy. It's just like, wow, you feel this? I will let you down, but you also believe that everybody falls short. It boggles the mind. But like I said, there was something else I asked people to put a pin in that's going to recur, and I think it's coming up soon.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine, and I will. But asking for pre-given grace to hypothetical situations that we haven't approached yet
Is important.
It is important, but
it should be a whole attitude of no matter what, I will have grace. Yeah, and another situation came up yesterday with the I don't, you don't need me. Like, what if, in the sickness and in health, some accident happens, I can't, I'm immobile. What is your mindset? Is it like, oh, my life is ruined? Or say you have a tragic loss yourself, like separate from our marriage. Are you so over the skis with, oh my gosh, that was my one thing in life. Our marriage was the one thing in life that I thought was like pristine and perfect. And it's just not. I want it to be, but like you can't.
And this was my argument yesterday, which was,
now, mind you, they were just arguing about this yesterday too. Like, this is a song that never ends, man.
you're beating a dead horse in the idea of like questioning our vows.
You just said you're asking for unqualified grace.
Is he beating a dead
It's
horse
not
or humping a
unqualified.
dead
It's
fish
my-
at this
it's my-
point? Because nothing's moving. Nothing's happening.
She's the dead
Nothing's
horse.
happening.
She's definitely the dead horse.
She's like, I'm trying to be less like Jesus, and you're trying to be more like Jesus, and it's actually pissing me off. Because yes, the grace isn't earned by anything. You can give predetermined. You can just give pre-filled grace.
Yeah, you can be a graceful person. Like that
According
can be part of
to
your nature.
their own religion that they chose to be in. So
And see, the weird thing is I see it as she wants him to be Jesus and she wants to be God.
That's the positioning. Like she's definitely taking the superior position.
Right.
I feel like she sees him as she wants him to embody Jesus for her sins. He wants
Right.
her to bridge the gap of her imperfections and make her perfect. She wants him to feel the position that Jesus should feel for the believer.
Yeah, because wasn't Jesus part of God's rebranding? After he would smite thee, eliminate thee, yeet thee off the planet. Right. Wasn't Jesus part of his rebranding?
We ain't on it no more. Chill.
I like that. Yeah.
God was like, we ain't on it no more. Chill.
Right. He's like, look, how about this? Bygones be bygones. Right. Bygones be bygones. Here go my son.
Too many of y'all now. Can't be killing y'all. Yeah, people might realize I'm crazy if I start killing people at a time. A couple hundred of y'all, it's nothing.
So real quick, Bree, explain that thing. Like when you said she wants him to fill the role that Jesus filled for the believer. Like explain that a little bit for me. Like explain that like a different way. I need to hear that.
She's like she wants him to be the martyr for her inability for her imperfection. Almost, it's like his belief in Jesus is like a calming, unshakable. Like I'm okay with myself in where I am, no matter what. Right. But
okay,
for
so
her,
she wants to get that same feeling.
She wants him. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like she wants him to be the sacrifice for her. Like she wants him to cover the blemishes of her not being perfect.
Yeah.
And it's like you want him to get to join in on the striving to be perfect and pristine. And so you see me as a sacrifice to your perfection. Like you'll sacrifice me if it covers your blemishes.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like a weird thing. Like she
Yeah.
actually doesn't have the peace that the believer should have.
Yeah. No, I'm with that because the way I got to where you are is she's using him to emotionally regulate herself, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
She's still running
Jesus could
her identity
emotionally
through him.
regulate you, right?
Yeah.
If you would actually internalize the tenets of it instead of like being a Pharisee, you actually would have that peace.
Yeah. Yep. No, I'm with you.
My way of saying this is crazy. We're crazy. I would love to know what a therapist would think watching all this. In
Gonna
my
find
mind,
out.
which is what I said in the previous episode, is like all of this was like we did it the day we crossed the altar. There have been so many shortcomings and so many failures that we have already had towards each other.
And see, now when Bree put it in that context, that analogy of being saved, she just did I got saved. It's done. I ain't gotta worry. I ain't gotta think about nothing else. No worries for the rest of my days. Kuna Matata. I profess Christ. I got saved. Nothing should happen after this. The rest of my life should be good. So that's her mentality is kind of like that. But he's like, no, we're gonna have obstacles and we're still gonna have challenges. I'm still gonna fall short and I'm still gonna have to, not that God stopped loving me or anything. It's just that we're just gonna fall short. We're gonna sin. We're gonna, it doesn't.
She's saying that it's happened. So I still don't understand why when he says I'm gonna let you down.
It's weird.
If she's saying that we have already had those moments, why are you pushing back against it?
To this degree too.
Because I think the only ones like I think the only times that she's okay with something being let down in a relationship or in the marriage is when she the one doing it. Mm-hmm. Like you notice the we did this and we did that, but when it comes to his individual idea on letting her down, is something wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like her concept of falling short is reasonable all the way up until it's him. Like him individually, not them together, but him individually.
Yeah. She picks and chooses when it's a us versus a you.
And we're still here.
Yeah. Because of grace.
For sure. And as I said last week, when you get into these conversations or in the heat of an argument and you're like, I need to remind you, you don't need me. It's my defense is kind of like, how dare you attack the day that I chose to have you and need you for the rest of my life?
That was really insightful.
And I think it's the same with this. Is like,
and I feel like for me, that's a cop out. I think she's using that as a cop out so that he can't question that. How dare you question the day that I chose to need you?
So I'm pretty sure he's talking about specific situations.
Why she said attack.
Pushing it the day, the marriage vows.
Yes.
He's probably talking about the situation in which she thought he needed her. She needed him.
She said
attack. The marriage vows.
Yeah, she said attack. Yes. Very
like I'm very much charged language. How dare you attack the day I chose to marry you? Attack, God.
Again, she left that we because he's on the other side of that marriage and he chose too. So she left the we again, like you said,
right?
Conveniently, when she wants to paint him as the bad guy.
Right. That's our wedding day. Remember?
Exactly. Yeah, it's very crazy language. Somebody I thought I loved and been married to for 10 years and was with for 13 started talking like this. It would blow my mind. If I didn't already know this, I'll be like this. I don't know who I married.
Yeah, he know his wife crazy though, because he looked very like Bree saying, he looked very self-assured in his situation. He knows his bitches. Right. So yeah, I know he would be seeing us like, you know what, y'all tripping.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Yeah,
he's open to hearing other people's opinions, but he's like, okay, I get it. I think he's more so just trying to understand how she's having such a visceral reaction. I think he's very clear on like, I'm good, like I'm chilling. I don't understand why she's hearing it so viscerally, which I don't think his friends could give him insight into.
Nope.
Well, he did have the guy that said he got emotional, saying like, I absolutely need my wife. But that's like, okay, he might.
Yeah.
He's still not having this. Like she acting like he cussed her out.
Yeah.
Spit
I
in
don't
her
think
face.
anybody can explain why it was so visceral, but people can explain why it was emotional. Like we can understand
Maybe
it being
someone would be
emotional.
offended by it if they have the opposite belief.
Mm-hmm. Like, because if I couch my relationship identity in need, like I need you, we need each other, then that would be offensive if that's the way they've mentally couched it. But I've never in my life, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but like I said, this is why I feel like it's defense. Who in the world would ever say, I feel like you attacked the day I chose to need you forever? Like, that's just, that sentence doesn't even really ring natural, like a conclusion somebody would come to beforehand. I can't wait to get married so I can need this person for the rest of my life. Like, so I feel like she reframed it because of this argument they've been having to be in. Well, that's the day I chose to need you forever. No. Nobody goes in the marriage saying, "Oh, I get to need this person forever now." That's goofy language. Rely on. Now, if you want to say, this is the person I get to rely on or something, cool. That whole language. She's very, was that word magic-y? Word.
I agreed to give you grace for every shortcoming and vice versa that we will ever have. The ugliest to the easiest for the rest of our life. So to remind me of like, I'm going to let you down. I just want to be like, you know what, babe? I know. I agreed to know that and to like expect that and
So
fight
consider it a
through
vow renewal. We've been talking about. We'll probably do a whole.
So
So
consider
then
it a
just
vow
say I
renewal.
know. Just say okay then.
Tico.
Instead of crashing out.
Yeah. Because truth is, she's mentally saying she knows, but the fact that she's so emotional, it shows she doesn't know. Because if the words "I will let you down" feel like a letdown, you're not giving grace.
Right.
It's like he's let you down by saying,
You're
"I will
saying
let
you
you down."
know, but you upset.
Yeah.
So you
You're
don't
bothered.
know.
You don't know.
Whole another episode on this vow renewals because we had some interesting discussions about that. But consider it like a reminder of like, hey, just in case you forgot, your boy is still a chooch.
So am I.
I know.
Competitive
But-
again. So am I. Everybody
Okay,
knows
but
that.
I didn't say okay. But you end up.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be a bother. Like if we both
Right.
are,
If you
saying that.
literally feel like you are, then why are you even pushing back to what he's saying?
Yeah. Yep.
But I don't have to stand here every day and say, I'm going to let you down. And it's probably going to be today. And if it's not today, it's tomorrow. It's like, that feels so heavy.
You said you
I
didn't. You
actually
don't say it every day.
Right. Sure did.
She said this is over the course of years.
Yeah. She said
Now
it's
it's
not
every
frequent,
day you
but it's
telling me you're
consistent.
gonna let me down. Right.
Right.
The gaslighting.
Yep.
I'm like, bitch, what do you want me to do that I'm not doing? That you hear when I say that? That's what I would ask. What am I not doing that you hear me saying I'm not gonna do when I say that? That I just want to know. Don't tell me how you feel. I want to know what pops up in your head when I say it.
Oh yeah, you gonna find out. I think it's at the 32 mark, 32-minute mark.
okay.
I think it's coming up. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
she
sure
got something in her head that come up
Yeah.
that she want him to do, and he ain't doing it.
Yeah.
And I bet you it's gonna be like in fucking possible. I was gonna be like impossible.
It's gonna be some dream
unreasonable,
big.
or that ship has sailed. Like that ship
Right.
has sailed. Like it was
I'm
something they were
married.
supposed to do like
Got
5 years before he met her. Type
Right.
shit.
Do they got kids?
I believe so. I can't remember.
Yeah, he probably like, man.
Yeah. I know they got at least one. I know they have at least
Dream
one.
big, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, they have at least one.
That's what we talking about.
Don't
ambition.
give up on your dreams.
Bitch, I'm damn near 40. I can't dream big.
I got kids, bro.
I can't dream big.
Let me dream safe.
Let me drop
Right,
these
let me-
bills to go dream.
We dream reasonably, bitch. Let me dream. First of all, last time I had a good night's sleep, bitch. You talking about
Yeah.
being ambitious?
Let me drop all of my responsibility now to go chase my dreams. You're gonna drag me up and down the street. He
Dream
abandoned
big.
everything to go chase this stupid dream of opening a car wash. That's
See what
free.
happened?
Opening
Look.
a car wash for homeless people.
Right.
Like it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Girl, but
understand that when you, I
Where,
get that. I'm sorry.
God forbid, the next time we let each other down, maybe we won't. You never know, but we probably will. I would rather you come to me or me come to you and be like, I can't believe I let you down.
Hold up, she
But
said
it's
maybe
not.
we won't.
But it's not unbelievable. Why would you say I can't believe I let you down?
When I
Very
told you I
believable
was
that I let
gonna
you
do,
down. Why would I
told
say
Right.
it's
you.
unbelievable if I knew it was coming?
But see, you can tell she's lying about she knows it because she said
Yeah.
maybe we won't. Maybe we won't let each
Right.
other down.
She just
How?
saying she knows, so he'll shut up. She doesn't know
Yeah.
because she still can't accept the reality that
Yeah.
she's gonna let him down.
Yeah.
Down. Maybe, God forbid, the next time we let each other
God
down.
forbid.
God forbid. Yeah. So you think it's a crazy
You say that like
spiritual?
it's cancer. Like
Yeah.
Guy was in the other room like, huh? What'd you say?
What?
Stop calling me.
So you know the scale of the thing that pops into her mind
it's
when
crazy.
she says let down.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna leave our kids out in the middle of the street.
Mhm.
Right.
He ain't talking about being irresponsible. He talking about
Yeah.
letting you down.
You gonna start
'Cause
smoking
again,
meth next week.
He mentioned was it a hygiene breakdown? I can't remember the
Yeah.
specific terminology. He said a
He's
hygiene
simply
breakdown.
talking about her expectations,
Mm-hmm.
not being irresponsible. He's not saying he's gonna be irresponsible. He's saying I'm gonna let you down because you got
Mhm.
expectations I'm not
Right.
gonna meet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to what's in her head. I'm pretty sure it comes out in the first 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure it might be 32. I feel like it was. So I might even be thinking about the wrong episode, but I'm pretty sure. Let's
Well,
see.
it's coming out.
Maybe we won't. You never know, but we probably will. I would rather you come
Maybe
to me
we
or me
won't.
come to you and be like, I can't believe I let you down. I hoped it would never happen, but I did. And I hope you can give me grace. Even though you know I will. It's a different approach to I'm going to let you down. I just need you to know. And that's like, whoa.
To me, it helps
Whoa.
me navigate like I don't know, maybe it's like a coping mechanism of I can't take disappointing you so much that like let me just disperse it a little bit every day. Hey, here's a
Yeah, I'm
little
not gonna be
disappointment, me
afraid of
being dumb,
disappointing you.
front load it a little bit so whenever I do.
I can't stand disappointing you. It's the worst feeling in the entire world.
Have I let you down?
We've both let each other down.
So why can't
Nah,
this
ain't
be
what I
just
said.
like
Right.
a reminder that we're always
If
going to
it's
let each other
normal.
down?
Because I don't know why my brain just receives it in the way of like you're giving yourself an excuse for any bad choice that
Here
you
we
get
go.
tempted by, and you're like the way that it goes through my brain is
Here we go.
if you tell me right now, babe, I know I'm going to let you down, and this is just a girl speaking, right? I picture yourself
Just
in
a
a bar
girl.
sometime or out with the guys, and a girl comes up, and it's like, well, she knows I'm going to let her down, so it
That's crazy.
God damn,
Literally
bro.
crazy, bro.
I
know.
left some
You're
cups
talking
in the
about
sink.
breaking marriage vows. Like that's not letting someone. That's literally breaking marriage vows. It's not
gonna
letting
let you down.
someone down. That's like betraying someone. Those are
Gonna
I
let
different.
you down.
didn't get the right fucking creamer.
Gonna let you down.
Right. Oh, I didn't get you the right color gift that you wanted that one time. Oh, I got the wrong size dress for
I
you.
was 10 minutes late to your business dinner.
Right. Or I completely forgot it was
It's
today.
wild.
Oh, I completely forgot. Right. I forgot our anniversary.
Right.
God forbid.
That's the stuff he's talking about. Like that's
Nope.
letting someone down, not betraying them.
Right. That's right. That's not letting you down. That's cheating on you. There's just a difference. That's a very
We have
specific
words for that.
term.
Oh, I'll let you down. No one says that.
Oopsie poopsie.
That's just like Bree said. There's very specific words for specific shit. That's not letting you down. That's adultery, bitch. That's what that is. Fuck. He like, man, fuck. I might forget your favorite color. You know what I'm
Because she be
saying?
listening
Like,
to John DeLoney. This is his fault. So I'm glad they talked to him because he always say, oh, you need to pull your wife to the side. You need to be like, I'll let you down. And I'm sorry. He always says that. He always says that when they doing some fooling. You need to sit down with her, look at her, say, I'll let you down. Sorry. He always says that. So maybe that's where she gets it wrong. Because he always says that. Like that's his thing.
How can I love you today?
You're right. How can I love you today? Sorry I let you down. How can I love you today?
My bad.
Sorry, it was she had double D's. We were in the bar. Had a few
Right.
drinks.
Man, I'll let you down.
Bro.
I'll let you down because she let the pennies down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's go.
And shit went down. You know what I'm saying?
God, that's not even the context in which you use that language for.
It's
like,
not.
You let someone that you tried your best and you let them down. That's literally the first part of letting someone down. You tried your best, you let them down. Like you tried, y'all lost, you let the team down. It's like, what are you talking
Disappointment, not betrayal.
about? It's built into the phrase.
Yeah. But I thought that was beautiful. I was like, oh yeah, this is what's in her head this entire time. But it's a fantasy world. This entire thing is just built on the fantasy world that lives in her head, and she's fighting his reality. She'd rather hold on to these crazy
10 years.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more comfortable to live in these uncomfortable fantasies than his harsh reality.
Right.
So in your world, he's cheating on you.
Right.
In his world, he's just not putting away his socks or whatever this is.
Right. Like, right. What are you talking about?
But that's harsh and no sympathy, no empathy, But meanwhile, you're treating him based off him possibly cheating on you. That's the strength of your reaction that you're giving him every time this comes up. Your reaction is based off something that's never happened and probably will never happen.
I mean, shit, you keep acting like this.
Might as well.
You constantly always disappointing her.
I'm gonna cheat on your ass. Keep on.
Y'all ain't no good. Ain't no good.
Man, bro, I can't tell. Bro, I'm gonna be straight up. This is me projecting a little bit. I can't tell how many times I got accused of cheating that I wanted to cheat, nigga. I was just, bro, I got accused of it so much. I was like, let this bitch say it one more time. I'm gonna go do it.
I believe it.
I will.
Let accuse me one more time. I'm gonna go do it, and I'm gonna go find the ugliest bitch. I'm gonna go find the I ain't gonna fuck up. I'm gonna make you look at me like, oh, you couldn't do no better.
Dang.
Nope. I'm gonna just show you.
Up. That's messed up.
Yeah, because they can reconcile that when she pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When she prettier than her, they can reconcile that shit.
Yeah, still gonna make you pay, but it ain't offensive in that same way.
I'm gonna go find somebody she know she better than.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they insulted. And what happened? Oh my god, yeah.
I'm gonna let you down, all right. I'm gonna embarrass the hell out of your ass. Watch this.
You dirty.
Pre-excusing a weak point. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like when you say it in that way.
So I'm still talking about this beautiful halo that is our vows that you've mentioned.
Yes.
So not that extreme of an example of me in a bar or whatever. But in that highly trust-oriented
or whatever
relationship that we engaged in, I'll still let you down.
Same.
And to me, it's not pessimistic. It's more like it's more freeing. It's like, okay, hey, I don't have to have my day ruined just because freaking Andrew did this. It's like because I want you to be like, in some ways, I do want your well-being to be uncoupled to my well-being, and if I
codependent
or my actions.
But babe, we're one.
No.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting.
Which that's an unfair expectation.
No,
to
you're
say,
right.
That would make me stiff arm you. We're not one.
But you
Don't
are.
see you in one chair. Don't you
Bible
see
say.
you over there in that chair and me in this chair? So if I slap the shit out of you right now, am I not going to jail for hitting myself?
That's a good point.
We not one. Stop playing with me.
Okay.
Just because I did something, your day don't have to be. You can be over there, and I could be over here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like something I'm doing, you can go in another room and have your own emotional state separate from me doing something you don't like. If you don't like when I rub my toes together When I sit down on the couch, you could just go in another room. But see, when you think we one person, you're going to spend the next 3 days trying to gaslight me into understanding why rubbing my toes together is not good for my health because you don't want me to do it.
Yep.
And that's what happens when you think you one person. Everything in me you don't like, you got to convince me to be more like
eradicate it. Yep.
Right. Leave me the fuck alone.
Damn.
I'll stiff arm. You see how he crossed his arm? You see that closed off posture? Nah, bro, I'm definitely me. That is not cute or romantic when you tell somebody we're one. No. I hate when people say that. We're not one. Don't play
We
with
a
me.
team. We
We a team. Right. Are you the same as your gymnastic partners? We're team. We're not one.
Right. Because all y'all had USA, but all y'all didn't leave with medals.
Yeah, that's facts.
Right.
Nah, that's a good point.
I hate that. We're one. Man. Oh, somewhere.
Man.
You want me to be uncoupled by you?
No, that's okay. I don't want it to be directly.
It is. And that's
Pause
okay.
it real quick. One
This
more pause
episode
real
of Couple
quick.
Things is brought to you by
She brought up that endearing thing about their quote unquote philosophical, intelligent conversations. This ain't philosophical. This is just you gaslighting him. And this is really what the conversations be. Like she feels like it's philosophical. It's just him on the
different
defense.
ways to try to get him to agree with some bull.
Yeah. This feels more like he just on the defense all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, if we were one, you would understand what I meant when I said I'm gonna let you down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What?
So are we one?
All right.
Or are you just telling me how you feel?
Yeah.
It sounds like a whole lot of you going on.
Whole lot.
Right.
Whole lot of. Yeah. She definitely bugged.
Whole thing is a massive responsibility. I acknowledge that. To say, hey, and it's a huge trust. No, it's like
welcome to marriage.
Stop. I'm not. I'm trying to find the right adjectives.
Took you 10 years.
We have talked about in our counseling a healthy degree of what is it called? Healthy separation or healthy dependence, where if we're both drowning,
interdependent,
neither of us can send the life raft. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to talk about that.
I know.
Without saying yours is not dependent on mine. Your well-being is not dependent on mine. And like it does feel like we're kind of talking in circles, but it's super interesting to think about. This applies in this situation, but not in that one. I just think, and you've mentioned this, there is an expectation of marriage that I'm going to find the perfect person. It's like all about, hey, this person's so compatible. They can meet all my needs. They are. And you feel that like in the early years of dating, you're like, wow, that is what a dream. Now you're 10 years into this thing. It's like, bro, this is not what it was in that first like honeymoon.
I felt that,
so
bro.
in my mind,
bro. I am very aware of your shortcomings, and I know you're never, ever gonna reach the bar. So let's just stop reaching, eh?
Let's just stop reaching, eh?
Yo, aren't you at 10?
Yeah.
Reaching,
The bar. We about to throw a sheet over that thing, call it a 10.
Oh God.
It's not happening. At some point, you gotta like settle into
the reality.
I feel it. Like 10 years, like you can't settle into my shortcomings.
Man,
we still trying to.
And this is
mold.
Language policing. This isn't even behavior modification on like the actual behavior that's happening. This is like, what is that? Minority Report.
Yeah,
like one of those
like
black balls
still
came
trying
up.
to mold. She's still molding him, trying to mold him actively. 13 years. That's tiring. Like you still trying to mold me 13 years. You're not gonna mold me.
especially down to the minutia of what language I choose to say.
Yeah, how I say
Something, yeah.
My core beliefs and shit.
it. Right. She in there like,
Right. Like you trying to change what I fundamentally think about life and shit. Like that.
inside out. She in there trying to take core emotions out.
Right. Right. She in there joy. That's exactly what she on.
Joy. Out of here.
She is trying to enjoy this thing to death, boy. You only gonna think of one thing. It's just gonna be happy. It's just gonna be making me
need to
happy.
watch Inside Out and just see what happened when Joy tried to get rid of sadness. You need sadness, Joy. She need to watch Inside Out, man.
Mhm.
That's sad.
Fine, it's like it's a maturing of the relationship to say
We've also gone through so much life already in 10 years, and we'll go through so much more. And we have broken each other's hearts, and we have said things that hurt, and we have been surrounded by people that we have seen do the same thing.
Mhm.
And it's daunting to think like, I don't know what the future holds for us. So I can understand you wanting to like preface it and be like, I'm probably going to do something stupid. So am I,
No, that's not what
However-
stop. That's not what he's saying. You said that. You're the pessimist, not him.
Mhm.
Because you looking at everybody else fumble and you're like, I'm gonna try to do it. And now you're hearing him saying he gonna do that. It's like, what?
Mhm.
Crazy.
it strips the hope for me of
Yep. What was it? Inside Out too? What was it? Anxiety or fear that was running roughshod through this? Yeah, that's
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Anxiety is driving right now, boy. The little
Joy, that part where she was just spinning, she moved so fast. Joy had to come snatch her out.
Oh
Let
man.
her go.
fucking spiraling. Look at her. She is Uzumaki and all over that little white couch.
Hey, she got the red on too.
Mm-hmm.
babe, I'm gonna fight
Oh.
no matter the circumstance.
I'm here to fight.
And I think again, just the choice of words, it comes out cold and it comes out pessimistic and it comes out
Projection.
individual.
But inside, you think he's going to cheat on you
Right.
because he
Like,
said,
you're the pessimist. Projecting. This is what happens when you're codependent. You don't know you're seeing your own feelings.
"That's crazy." Dude said hygiene breakdown.
Oh my god.
And not like one.
Yeah.
And I think when these three statements are used, that I believe to be all the same, very individualistic, very independent, very self-focused.
She want to be enmeshed.
Mm-hmm. Look at
Look
that
at his
face.
face. Yeah, look at it. That's how I be feeling when people like, I want to crawl it. I want to be in your skin or whatever they say. Whatever the in your skin thing is that people say. It just
It's
makes
like
me
that dog with the do-rag dog.
Yes. It's so stressful. Oh god.
Send the nukes.
Yes. Man.
Jesus help me right now.
Yeah.
God, no, Jesus.
That is, man.
Oh, Jesus help me.
For real, for real.
I don't think any of those are beneficial in the exact words they're used to the marriage.
Okay, let's go.
Let me share a couple more notes.
Okay.
Hopefully that will paint a more full picture. So like teetering between I'm hopeful
Need more
for
work.
us to disappoint each other less and this feeling of,
More work to do it.
well, they shouldn't disappoint. They should know better. Like the belief of, I think it teeters on like a silent pressure that can lead to resentment or undersharing. And that's not how I intend it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, let me hide this. let me keep that in the closet. That's, you hear crazy stories of people
Yeah.
like, yo, he was an addict for 20 years or whatever, and like you didn't know. It's like, well, I didn't want to disappoint you.
Yeah.
In my mind, it is a freeing thing, not something that is like a, hey, let me do my addiction. It's more of a, this is where we're starting. Now, where do we want to go? And I feel like you don't want to turn your spouse into your savior or your regulator or your emotional home base.
Let's go. That's right. Let's
And
go.
as I've gotten to know you better too, we've uncovered our own baggages that we had from, you know, growing up in our own homes, and the unique psychological wiring that we each have. That's hurtful when you do that. I know that was super normal for you growing up. That's hurtful for me.
Let's go.
We talked about blind spots. There's days with parenting that you're just exhausted, that you're going to let each other down. It's like, I am hopeful. I'm realistically hopeful. You know what I'm saying? So
what does that mean?
I don't know.
He's grounded.
She don't know what realistic
grounded in reality. That's
yeah, she knows hopeful. What she doesn't know is realistic. What does that mean? What does realistic mean?
She knows Delulu. And he actually has the antidote for a lot of the men that get paralyzed by the feeling of being incompetent, because they feel like the expectations are so high for perfection that if they can't do it right, that they rather not do it at all. Like what he's saying is actually the way that you don't feel that way. Like by allowing yourself to be like, I'm not going to do this right anyway. It frees you from that pressure of like, oh, if I do this wrong, something's bad. I'm going to let you down, or I'm going to hurt something. You know, it's like, that is actually the antidote to that problem that she would have if he actually didn't have this. She would have a different problem, which is he doesn't do anything. And he wouldn't do anything because he would be afraid of letting you down, because he knows your expectations are high. But once he allows himself to let you down, then he doesn't have to be frozen by that fear.
Oh, yeah. What I got from watching the series is that both of them have different strategies for coping and motivating themselves.
Right.
And it's very, I guess, symbolic of like a lot of the gender space. The women use the hope and the Delulu to motivate themselves, to chase, to attain. But the guys have to cope in the opposite way, through like the acceptance of failure. I'm never going to be enough, because like you said, you're paralyzed if you're constantly trying to reach these bars and keep moving. Like, guys, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to be this. That'll just cripple you. You'll just never reach. You'll never be enough for what all the voices you're hearing. But what will allow you to move is to reject it completely. Like, I'm going to fail. I'm never going to be enough. But I'm still a man, and I've still got to move. I've still got to.
Now my job is to find my bar for like my limits, my potential, not what other people want that to be, not what other people would set on me, like not their bars for me. It's my own.
Yep.
And she don't like it.
No, she don't. She don't.
It's because like I
think being 10 years into this, we both have a very healthy understanding that like marriage is messy and it's hard.
Oh, it's messy and hard though. That's not harsh.
Right. He's messy. That's what she said.
Right.
And you're making this hard. You want to do me. Right.
And all the movies like to paint marriage as like, if it's not sunshine and rainbows 100% of the time, then it's the wrong marriage. And that's not true. Marriage is more and more beautiful with pain. We are two flawed humans that are still figuring everything out. And I think,
how old are they?
Though I agree with you in the sense of like, we should be able to openly air out our flaws to each other.
She's 34.
Because hiding and keeping things in the dark and stuff is not good.
Figuring out.
I do think preserving
He's 34 too. They're both 34.
The fairy tale.
Let it go.
Is also beautiful.
No, it's not.
Does that make sense? So,
right. I like when he says,
Yeah.
I've only known him for these few minutes. She's been married to him for
Mhm.
10 years. She don't know what that means.
Mm-mm. Because she has a whole different reality in her head.
Mm-hmm.
She
Why
doesn't
is
care
holding
about
on
his
to a fairy
feelings.
tale beautiful? It's fairy tale.
Right. But she likes that feeling.
Okay, well, if you want to be in a fairy tale, that's great. Bitch, I'm not gonna pretend to be Prince Charming.
Mm-mm. But she also likes the feeling of thinking that he's going to cheat when he says, I won't let you down.
He can let her down, right?
It's
Right.
crazy.
She wants him to
That-
perform for her fairy tale,
Yeah.
and he's saying no.
Yep. It's crazy.
It's a good man, Savannah. It's a good man.
I know you didn't.
What? He's a good man.
He's going to cheat.
He's
Rather
standing
than
firm.
realistically keeping life just black and white all the time. I will let you down. You don't actually need me. There is a beauty that I think is worth preserving, which is I will always try. I do need you because you're my wife, or I do need you because you're my husband. And I will always be considering you and like try to make you smile. I think there is a beauty to that that should be preserved.
And I would have
Interesting.
to ask her, so do you think I don't try to make you smile? Do you think I'm not trying?
Right. That would have to be the question. Like,
Yeah.
what am I not doing? Because seem to think I'm not efforting. He refusing to play Prince Charming in her fairy tale. 10 years in.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's like interesting.
Preserving the fairy tale.
All right, I'll be honest. Managing our finances used to
Really?
we saw
Yes, I agree. And we talked to Carl Pillimer, who interviewed all.
And that's my problem. He said, "Yes, I agree to that mess." He's too
About
deferential.
preserving the fairy tale.
Yeah. And see, instead
I
of
think
pushing back
because-
where he should, he just defers to what she said a lot, and it allows her to continue.
Yeah.
Or he wants to move on or whatever. But it's like it gives the appearance that he actually agrees with her when he actually doesn't agree. In principle.
Because I think that in that case though, like preserving the fairy tale, like I could understand it to be like romance, right? Like,
right.
You know, kind of like that romance that
Mhm.
that's more built off mystery in pursuit in the beginning, like trying to preserve that. When she says fairy tale, I could see that being like, yeah, okay, that's important.
Yeah.
But I think the issue in her belief is there's an immaturity to it in the fact that romance over a long period of time isn't built off mystery and pursuit. So
exactly.
And then you're also saying we're one person. Mm-hmm. So like,
how do you romance yourself?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like we need that individuality to still preserve that fairy tale and that mystery that you want. But it's like you're also telling me you don't want to be separate. So it's like, you know,
self-sabotage.
It's
because you don't actually understand any of these principles. Yeah,
you just like want the fairy tale, but like the fairy tale is like there's mystery to it. Like we have to be separate beings. You can't need me. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't just like you can't make me be like enmeshed with me, and then I also like have enough space to romance you some way. It's just not possible.
Right. Yeah, but that's the immaturity that is happening in a lot of spaces with the dual scripting.
Yeah,
I want the stability and the adventure. Like,
I'm still finding out things about myself, girl. You 34,
right?
I need you to know something about yourself.
Mm-hmm. But if they've been together since 21, she might be having that other problem too. Got together young, and I didn't get my childhood because I was an Olympic level gymnast. So she might also be having that thing. I never dated anybody too, so
yeah, she never got that chance. I mean, but she did. She said she was by herself at 12 and traveling and without
but not dating, not in the, you know what I'm saying. It's not.
I mean, but yeah. So they got together after her career was over. But so luckily she can't say I didn't get to like You know, some people never accomplished anything before they got in a
Oh
relationship.
yeah.
But
She
she
got to
don't know.
accomplish stuff,
Yeah.
but she didn't have the social life and the dating. So she might.
Maybe, yeah.
That might be why she's thinking about the person at the bar, because she's thinking about the person in the bar.
And she want to preserve fairy tales. She didn't get to have childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Childish kind of.
Yep.
These elderly couples. And one of the things that stood out to me that I still think about is there's this one older gentleman who said he never flatulated in front of his wife.
Oh.
Which I giggled at first, and then I kept reading, and it said he always wanted his wife to see him in the best light.
Fart, nigga.
Which I agree
Damn,
with.
say fart. Fart.
I was drinking, bro. Don't.
Nigga, time
Oh
out.
God.
He never flatulated in front of his wife.
Oh man, cool.
Fart, nigga. Damn, bro. You fart, nigga.
Nah, man, it's uncouth. It is uncouth.
You telling other niggas fart stories. God damn it, what the fuck?
That's funny. That is funny when you think about it.
Shit. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. I'm there now. I had to get a good grasp on who was talking, and now that I've listened enough, yeah, I know. He's something too. He might be standing on but he's
I think his flaw is like she thinks she's as deep of a thinker as he is, but she's not. She doesn't think deeply for the sake of like engaging the thought. She thinks deeply and like, how can I get you to agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think this is
good.
No, you good, bro.
Now I was gonna say real quick. I think she thinks she's intelligent because he talks to her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She
And I would
doesn't
say,
think like him.
I would say her, and like we've seen this on like a lot of not even podcasts, but like the dating shows. The people that get a degree, they think they're smart, like the same way she thinks she's smart. Like you're educated, you're not smart. You're accomplished, like this lady, you're not smart. Like there's a difference, and I think a lot of them have that problem. She feels a lot, but she's not smart. Like she's not even really thinking. And she's not even picking up on like some of the basic incongruences or contradictions that she's saying out of her own mouth. Sometimes back-to-back sentences. But she's not smart. But everybody, like, especially even in the comment section, everybody calls her the emotional intelligent woman. But she can't even understand what she's feeling or why. But there's if a woman is feeling, it's assumed to be emotional intelligence. I mean, she feels a lot, but that doesn't make it emotional intelligence.
Have the striving of preserving like the positivity or however you want to say that. But it can also be very restraining of like, oh, I can't. That's a silly example, but it's like, I'm super uncomfortable. I can't share that with her.
I know, but then why try at all? Right? If you walk around with the belief of like, I know I'm going to fail or disappoint, then what keeps you trying?
And that's what Bree was talking about. That's the natural response to people who feel that way, is to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is where she finds Jesus again. So you couldn't even see the Jesus in this man. Why keep trying? Because all hope's not gone. That I'm going to fail, that's not the end of the story. And no matter how many times he tells her that, they can both be Christians, she can give through the Bible, she can't absorb that. And it's crazy.
The promise.
So which one do you focus on more?
I focus on me trying to uphold my end of what I said at the vows, which is just being there for you. And it's not attached to you doing anything for me. It is unconditional love. Yeah, that's it. I think it's like unconditional love.
I know,
and that's
but
what I'm asking for. Is like,
and
I can't give that to you because you used words. You used words I don't like.
Let's go. He finally said the thing. He finally said the thing he was beating around the bush or saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get. I want to hear her response to him asking for unconditional love.
Yeah. You're never gonna get a good one because she lacks self awareness. She just thinks she's doing everything. So she's going. I'm doing that. I'm sure. Wow.
And I'm saying, similar to the last episode where I said,
Oh, she
I do
didn't
believe
answer.
words
Okay.
are seeds that get planted in your subconscious that can grow over time. I think focusing on words like I will let you down grow into something not as beneficial as focusing on the words of the promise. And
I
that's
like
kind of
this
where
conversation.
my
So what?
I said, kind of like this conversation. This is self-fulfilling prophecy. Hyper focusing on the words, I will never let you down.
Instead of the promise.
Right, instead of the promise.
Yeah, she's doing what she thinks he's doing.
Right. Because she's enmeshed.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know it's her own feelings that she's fighting, not his.
Yep.
nuances of preserving that fairy tale in a small way. If I focus on the seed of I know I'm going to let her down and I need to ask for grace always, then it takes away motivation to try. Whereas if you focus on the promise, knowing very well that a line underneath is I know there will be failures and I know I'll have to tap into grace and I know I'll have to, but that's just part of it. I think focusing on that seed bears more fruit because,
mind you, he just said that's what he does.
Right. And that's literally the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
The promise is the marriage, the wedding vows, to death do us parts, literally. Like what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. She wants him to promise that he's gonna try his hard. I mean,
that's crazy.
Why wouldn't you infer that he's gonna try his hardest not to let you down, unless you have unrealistic expectations that he's always letting you down?
Right.
Because most average people don't even have to have this conversation, unless you have unrealistic expectations. And he's constantly letting you down. It's the only reason this will keep coming up.
Yep. And then what would make you think that his resolution would be to go find somebody else at a bar? Right. Like, is he even that type of dude? This don't even seem like to go pick up a chick in a bar type dude.
All right. Maybe in another 10 years.
Yeah.
Of her constantly beating him down and him not really reaching her expectations that are unrealistic. Yeah. But she files them under preserving the fairy tale. Okay. Same thing. The fact that we brought fairy tale in, and I'm like, okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah, you see the problem is. Yeah.
You have unrealistic expectations. You want him to do things that are not in reality.
Especially for this phase of life.
Right. So he's gonna let you down. He's trying to tell you, like, I'm gonna let you down because you're living in a fairy tale, and you're like, I want to preserve the fairy tale. All right. Then.
Yeah. But you're entitled.
Right.
But I'm not obligated.
I mean, in most fairy tales require you to be in duress, right?
Yes. Which I think she likes that, which is why I think she made the cheat.
Yeah,
like,
the cheat thing.
Yeah. Like, I think she has to have the full range of the excitement and the mystery. And like that's preserving everything, which is why she's even preserving him being a bad guy.
Yeah, why would you even want to be in a fairy tale? Most princes are like literally attacked or in danger.
Yeah. But she wants that because she didn't get that.
Oh, okay. But now you making me the person who giving you the poison apple.
Yeah.
I can't also be Prince Charm. You make me play every role. You just get to sleep.
Yeah.
In the coffin.
Yeah, which is why he's cruel and harsh and
right. I gotta be the witch, the Prince Charming, the dwarves.
He just keep throwing on different hats.
Get to be Snow White, right? He's just getting me Snow White. I gotta be everybody else. Crazy. Yeah.
Go down the path of the guy who never let one rip in front of his wife. It's like he had a motivation to try. And if you set your bar at I will fail,
just
isn't motivating.
I don't see it as that. I see it as being an athlete walking into a gym knowing that you'll fail,
We need a t-shirt.
but you keep showing up. You know what I'm saying?
But do you focus on that?
So here's what I do think is more. It is interesting to think about how expectations
I will
are
fart.
I will for it. Yeah, we need a
incorporated
t-shirt.
into love. And disappointment can feel like rejection. But in my mind, a healthy marriage acknowledges the reality of we're going to let each other down. But you still, the tools that you use to navigate back towards hope and that fairy tale are like extreme ownership. Humility, I think, is
extreme ownership. It sounds like control to me. Extreme ownership is
extreme ownership of your own actions. Yeah, it's like radical.
Okay, your own action. Okay, I was about to say it's. I'm
Like
thinking
radical
I interpreted that totally different. I hear you. Yeah,
Mhm.
I hear you. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, it's humility. It's the number. That's like what you need in
Not you
marriage. Where it's
checking
like
your
freaking,
watch?
frick, I'm wrong. Gosh, dang it, I'm wrong. And you got to eat those words. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have that,
gosh, dang it, I'm wrong.
That lady ain't never said it in her life. Look at that ponytail.
No, she hasn't. But this is the guy she thought was picking up chicks at the bar. Gosh, dang it, I'm wrong.
Right.
Flatulence.
Man, get out of here.
He's going to get somebody to marriage retreat. That's what. That's where the
you got to watch
that
now.
Yeah,
Right.
the church retreat. You just treat her so. You just love one, Sean. Then boom.
then it's going to be a tough situation. And then working towards repair. So it's like, it's being curious instead of defensive. I feel like it's,
He said, "That's it. Stop being defensive."
I feel like it's an understanding versus,
because she's not curious. She never
versus
investigates
like
his position. She just deposes and tells
trying
him.
to
As we say, understand.
always think about the hope. Where it's like, hey, we're working towards a hope, but I'm understanding that we're not there.
Like even when she said you're beating a dead horse, she's beating a dead horse.
Yeah, trying to beat the hope. It's not hope.
It's not even real hope. Yeah, it's submission.
Right. He's trying to beat him into submission. That's what he wanted to say. Trying to use her words. She won't be triggered. The hope. You know, he saw his fist.
Yeah. Because you know how the pins and needles you have to walk on. If I will let you down, it's seen as harsh and this, that, and the other. Like, oh my gosh. That's why he's so careful with his words.
Yeah, and I mean, I also agree with the tactic of if like you've had this conversation and you like know the words someone wants to use. Like, okay, I can use the words. I'm still saying what I'm saying. I'll say hope instead of beat me into submission. That's what you want to hear because I know what you mean. Like I'm smart enough to hear what you're saying behind that, and so I could use hope. I could use hope because in the context you're using it, it still means beat into submission. So we could call it hope.
Yeah.
You want to call unrealistic expectations fairy tales? Fine, I'll call it fairy tale.
Yeah. She finishing this conversation so guarded. Look at them arms. Unless she cold, I give maybe it's cold in there. Nah, but she looked at the time too. Nah, she tight. She look tight.
Versus like trying to always think about the hope, where it's like, hey, we're working towards a hope, but I'm understanding that we're not there yet. I don't know. No, these are fun episodes. I would just say, if you're in a relationship that someone's let you down, John, let me say this to you. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at us. It's you just got discouraged. I don't know why.
Because he realized
I don't feel like love is proven when things go right.
No.
I think it is more powerful and revealed when they don't go right. I feel like it's important to remind yourself that you will still stay present even when disappointed. Sorry that I'm trying to do that for you when I say stuff like this, but also allowing space for growth instead of demanding perfection. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the fine line is, but it's interesting because you're right. Two sides of the same coin still. It's like, is this healthy or is this constraining and suffocating? I don't know.
What do you mean?
All right, so momentous didn't.
What do you mean?
She a mess.
Yeah, they definitely need some therapy. Whoa.
on Andrew to try Momentous creatine shoes for yourself.
Or you can just scan the QR code that's right here on screen.
Having the high expectations of a fairy tale. Hey, that's really good to have that vision. Someone was talking about with their kids. I want to raise my kid to be a world changer. Is that okay? That's cool. Is that encouraging to your kid, or is that daunting and terrifying? To be like, well, frick, I can't. I really love art. Is that change the world? I don't know. It's like there's just a fine line of what expectations bring. So anyway, I'm rambling.
I also want to say to you, and I don't have massive expectations of you.
Girl, bye.
You are a liar.
I know she lying.
Oh, she's a liar.
You don't get to
Oh
say
my
that.
God.
Right. You don't get to say that. You don't know.
Yeah. But they're
I
not.
feel them.
Yeah. To her, she feels like they're low expectations
I'm so
already.
chill.
Mm-hmm. Because they're not as high as what she's experienced in her life.
Right.
But to him, they could be monumental. They could be huge. But again, the curiosity has her to be curious and instead of defensive. But she's still in a defensive posture. She still defended it. They're not big expectations. Instead of being curious, like, what do you mean? Like, what is a big expectation for you?
Right.
Like she
maybe it's not huge. Maybe there's just so many.
And again,
Like,
like, all the stuff he said, she didn't absorb anything he said.
Right.
Because he said to understand and be curious instead of defensive. And the first thing she does is defend, and it doesn't even ask a single question. Look at that gaze, boy.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah. Divorce.
And in you saying the whole debate of this line of like, I will let you down, it has nothing to do with my expectations of you.
Nick, whose expectation does it have something to do with?
Right.
Who would he let down? If he's letting you down, whose expectations could they be? Whose? Who?
It's me as your wife challenging your own perspective of yourself.
Oh.
I don't need you to do that.
Oh, okay.
Like, girl, leave me alone. You said we won. You can't even challenge me. Shut up.
You're not letting my expectations down. I'm letting you know that you're letting yourself
down. Right, because I'm you. It's, once again, you're codependent. You're not me. Stop saying you're me. Stop telling me you don't know. See what I'm saying? Codependent.
It's crazy.
You're not letting me down. You're letting yourself down, which is me, because we're one. It's like he's intelligent enough to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're just uncomfortable with your own perfectionism.
Mm-hmm.
You're putting it on him.
Mm-hmm. When she divorces, she's gonna say discover herself. She never knew herself. She went straight from being an Olympic athlete, other people's expectations to marriage and what she had to do for marriage, and so she never had formed her own identity, and she's gonna have to find herself outside of him. I can't wait for that to happen.
Because I deserve to be in a fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll finish it with that.
Chase happiness. She won't say joy. I think it's happy.
Every woman deserves to feel like a princess.
Mm-hmm.
Princess
I got full circle again. Wait a minute. How do I get a full circle back? Let me see if I.
Well, when your camera's off.
Oh, boo.
What happens?
She deserved to be a princess.
My circle, it was cropped earlier, and I thought it was because when I was off cam, I looked at it and it was a full circle again.
He lost it.
And I got excited.
Camera come on.
And then boom. Somebody squeezing my nip. Squeezing my nip.
It's the pressure of Sean's expectations.
It's pressure to expectation. Glad to be out.
Crushing.
Y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong. Y'all nerd.
Of I know your heart. I know what you're capable of.
No, you don't.
I know that you're.
You can't possibly.
You can't possibly. You just said he gonna cheat on you in the bar because he said he
Yeah.
gonna let you down. You don't know his heart.
I
And that's why I
know
be
he
telling.
goes
I
to
be telling the
bars.
coach and the girlie, stop saying you know. You don't know nothing.
Yeah, I wonder if he even goes to bars for it to even have that fear. I'd like to know.
Probably
I'd like to know.
You
know what I'm saying?
Shirley Temple.
This dude.
You're constantly wanting to get better and challenge yourself, and so am I. And I think it's
Why you
my
always gotta
rebuttal
be
to
in
all
it?
of this.
That's
has
what
nothing-
he's talking about. That's
Yeah.
what he talking about. Every time you say something about him, supposedly, and so am I. Like, girl,
Mhm.
we ain't talking about you.
Yep. Can't be separate. This is so weird.
Thing to do with me, and everything to do with I think you set your bar too low
Oh,
for yourself.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I think you set your bar too low for yourself, but it's not about my expectations.
I mean, does it
But you
include
want to
marriage?
step outside? You want to step
Right.
outside?
I mean, oh, I'm married to you, so dang, you must be
You
real
want
low.
to step outside?
I mean, I would have been
Yeah.
like, oh my bar for myself too low, but I'm married to your goofy ass.
I'm
Right.
calling
So
my
what they
sister.
say about you?
You
Mhm.
fighting somebody today. I'm calling my sister. My
But to say
cousin,
that to the person you
sister.
married is crazy.
It's
like,
wild.
so if my
Yeah.
bar too low for
You
myself,
could
should
do
I not be
better.
married to you? So you got a
could do
problem
better.
with Joseph.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Maybe that's the sign. You need to
Well,
lower
we
your
ain't
bar of
talking about
women.
we ain't talking about nobody but me and you. And you telling me that my bar too low for myself. So is the problem that I picked
Like
you?
in life, right? Like in
Right.
life, motherfucker. Like, what are you talking about?
The kids too. Not what's wrong? You don't love yourself enough to feel like
I just became ain't shit in a matter of how long is this? How long is this video?
right.
1 hour.
And
Well,
so,
it's
I
like-
mean, then she's perfect. So she can't possibly be talking about herself, which means she's
Mm-hmm.
talking from her own emotional state, which means she feels she set the bar too low for him. And that's why she's constantly pressuring him to do more. See, that's how you got it like reverse psychology. Because you ain't wrong about nothing ever. So I know you're not saying the bar too low that I set for myself. Because you would never say that I shouldn't have married you because you're not good enough. She never say that.
So let me ask you a question, Yella. This is totally unrelated to the topic. I just happened to hit a notification and open up Facebook, and the first thing was IPW May 17th. You working that show?
I'm trying to see.
Okay.
I'm definitely trying to be up in that joint though, man.
Yeah, glad they back, man. Glad they back.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And I got a question for Bree, completely unrelated to the topic. So, how you feel about your Atlanta Dream stealing my Reese cup from?
Hey.
I
from
didn't
the
even know we had a
Chicago
team.
Sky?
I said, oh, we got a team?
How you not knowing? Y'all got the studly of the studs. Y'all got Brittany Griner.
I didn't know she was over here.
Wow.
I don't know
You
where
might
that
got
lady
picked up
went
at a
after she
gas
got
station,
back
man.
from. I didn't know where that lady went after she got back from Russia or wherever the hell she was. I
Yeah.
didn't know we had a team. I said, oh, we got a team. That's cute. Shocked.
Man.
Yeah.
If Yellow
I got-
voice 6'6" Brittany Griner walked up on you at the gas station and was like, "Come on, girl."
I'd
come
be
get
like,
the
oh, that
car."
look like that lady who was in jail over there.
That look like old girl.
Oh, look at that tall ass stud. She look like this nigga I went to high school with. Named Tori.
She's 6'8"
Hey,
too. That's a
She look like
big
my
one.
cousin. I got a cousin that looked just like her. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. He got 5 kids.
I probably would thought that was what's that lady on Breakfast Club? The annoying lady.
They all annoying.
What's the one Jess Hilarious? I thought that Jess Hilarious baby daddy.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
They look the same. That's hilarious.
That's dirty.
I just thought it was him. Sound like a nigga too. I wouldn't have thought.
She do. Not for real.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
If she didn't take hormones, I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, she got a really deep voice.
Yeah, I think her voice is deeper than Yella's, like, which is crazy.
For real. Like somebody told me they didn't believe she was really a woman. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah,
tall. Sound like it.
Hmm. Yeah. Man.
I'm sorry. The visual of Priscilla with that haircut just.
Oh god.
I don't know why that just popped up. She looked like that nigga on what's the show with the Lion family with Taraji?
Oh
That
my
Empire.
God.
She looked like the son on Empire.
Oh, which one? Oh shoot.
What his
Hakeem.
name?
The oldest one?
Nah,
The
the young.
youngest
Hakeem was
one.
the young was oh
The
yeah, high
youngest
top.
one.
Yeah. Drip drop, drip, drop, drip, drippity drop. Yeah, boy, that was bad. That was a bad
Oh my
look.
god.
And then she got the Stephen A going. Like the fact that she's got male pattern baldness creeping in is crazy.
Oh my god.
Like that was
I'm sorry. I
odd.
don't know why they just popped. I don't know why they popped in your head. Oh my god.
Spirit of Priscilla, boy. We brought it. Brittany. We spoke up that spirit.
I
Yeah,
guess so. I'm
we
gonna go look at the
did.
pictures so I can laugh.
Man, yeah. We're gonna get caught up at the gas station. A bunch of studs. He talked into the car. Man.
I really appreciate that. I was putting together that Instagram video I did where it's like how my wife sees me. And it started off as a joke of like, hey, she thinks I can take care of her health and fix her car and do all this stuff. And then I turned it into like a serious post because I realized, man, that is, thank goodness, literally. I don't see myself like that. And she does, and that's cool. And it's responsibility. Let me work to like be able to do all that stuff.
Oh boy.
At the end of the day, I do always want to grow and get better. But I'm also just a guy. You know what I'm saying? And I want to watch freaking football and play with fire and like drive stuff. And I want to do the learning and growing kind of at my own pace, or like, and that's selfish because you need a little prod, a little push. Just don't set the pace for me. You know what I'm saying? I am learning. I'm growing. Sometimes I'm going to have a day off.
And that to me, there's something about this that's fascinating that I have to think of, because beneficial adversary, is something that you talk about a lot, and you challenge me in so many ways to like.
I know that's that whole Inezzer Connecto or whatever it is that helped me thing. Beneficial adversary. That's just the way she said it.
Yeah,
though.
beneficial though, but she's trying to be like Pharaoh.
Yeah.
It's like healthy competition, not like enemies.
Nah, because the way it was using the Old Testament, other than to help me, when the other ones were all about like somebody coming to rescue. So it's like adversary is a bit much of an interpretation.
Yeah, like healthy. Yeah, it's some loaded language.
Do better.
Very, very.
Or be better. Push myself to go farther and harder and faster than I'm comfortable with, and that's part of marriage. But coming back to, from my perspective as your wife, looking at you, your capabilities, abilities, to hear these statements and to say, I don't think you've set your bar high enough for yourself. I don't think you're seeing yourself well, because
holy shit.
I
Rashawn
guess
is
she gonna say she think. What is she gonna say?
I don't think you're seeing yourself well. You lack self-awareness. And she's trying to make it a positive.
She's gaslighting him.
Yeah, this is crazy. And I am undefeated.
She's trying to make him question.
To a certain extent, point a finger.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is actually trying to make somebody question their reality. This is actually what it looks like.
Yeah. What did she say?
Not what some people be saying it is. Like somebody just telling you wrong about something factual is different. But somebody I don't think you're seeing yourself right. And you're letting, this is literally what people mean when they say making someone question their reality.
Yeah. Because what was the first one though? Because he was like, what does that say about you? What did she say? Like you.
No, yeah, I don't think you set your bar too low.
Yeah, you set your bar too low. Yeah, she said, you set your bar too low. Oh my gosh. And what does that say about you? Oh my God. She said, you don't think yourself. Oh my, she is crazy.
Because you, to a certain extent, point a finger and say, I need to remind you, Sean, that you don't need me. I think is eye-opening to how you feel. which is you need this reminder of, I don't need Sean.
No, I'm not.
No.
Okay.
You saying you don't need me.
Yeah. Because he's
You
trying
think
to
you
pump
need
you
me. I
up.
don't think. I never thought I need you. I mean,
Yeah.
you in the same capacity. You think you need me. So, no.
He's trying to get you to embrace independence. 'cause
Yeah.
you want to
And
be
you're trying to
enmeshed.
say he's trying to dispose of you, discard
Hey, that nigga was like,
Wrong. Wrong.
Yeah.
you. He's like,
She
nope,
tried it.
wrong.
nope. Not what I'm saying.
Man, she tried it.
Trying to turn around on me.
I think you're projecting.
Yes, you're trying to say I'm projecting now, which you've been doing this whole conversation. You
Oh,
literally said
oh.
I'm gonna go to a bar and just smash another chick.
Right.
Oh,
Get
I'm
ready for it.
projecting.
Right.
Wrong. Wrong.
Man. That's wild.
You know what? You know what? She just needs him.
Only missionary, bro.
Right, definitely not missionary. Okay.
Only missionary. They don't even curse.
It
They
probably
need to
needs to
knock
be
the
a
shells.
missionary.
They
Probably
need to knock
somebody
the
that's gonna-
shelves down over that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know
She
she a
needs some boy.
You know she a gymnast, so she's flexible. Goddamn, she needs
Mhm.
she needs some pommel horse. You know what I'm saying?
They're only doing missionary. They don't want to displease God. She has to wear head covering.
She needs some bubble.
She needs some. She needs some rhythmic gymnastics. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely need to calm down. She need to be relaxed. There's something true here.
With their ponytail lot.
Yeah, she get her to drop them shoulders, boy. She just uptight.
Because it's a complete projection and not one I want.
Oh.
Which was what I explained in the last podcast, is like, that's not a belief I need.
Because she wants to be enmeshed. She doesn't want to see herself as capable.
It's not a belief I need that I don't need you. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And he don't need
Which is
you.
fine. Yeah.
Why can't he have you have a belief that he doesn't need?
They have competing values.
Right. So I don't need that, but he can't not need your perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's one way. Her way.
And that's not one that I want to have. And I think this idea of like, it's coming.
This is where like her thinking she's smarter than she is coming out. Because she can't make this make sense. But she wants to so bad.
Across, like, you're not seeing yourself for the man you are. Because you will let me down. I don't need her. It's not my job to make her happy. You're just a man that likes fire and needs to go at his own pace. And one,
She's trying to do math and she needs
She's
to calculate.
putting everything together in one
Yeah.
sentence. He didn't even.
She's
Right,
doing
when
1
those
plus
are
1
all
is
very
37.
much different. Yeah, those are all very much different thoughts. They all encapsulate him, but
Right.
those are all saying
I just want to
very.
play with Friday. You made him sound like a sped.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
for real.
Yeah, she's taking things that don't go together.
You make him
Like,
sound
those-
like he's asking you to be irresponsible, to give her
Yeah.
permission to be irresponsible. He's not saying that.
Yeah, the people in her comments are on her type of time too. Like
Yeah.
they jump to conclusions with faulty premises, and she's doing the same thing. Now
Mhm.
those three sentences do have a through line, but it's asking her for some independence.
Mhm.
Like it's asking her to not be so enmeshed, and she can't figure that out. Now she should like I don't want it. I don't want that idea because I want to be enmeshed, but
Right.
she can't figure out that that's the theme here. Because now she's trying to make it about something else, which because she
He
threw the
wants to
fire
be
thing in there.
irresponsible.
Yeah, and he wants to cheat, which is crazy.
He like, man,
Oh,
I
he's
want
on-
like. He like, man, I just want 45 minutes to myself.
I
That's
just
it.
want to watch the game.
Because she doesn't even want him hanging with his friends because she talked about you had to go talk to your five, whatever, your bro, whatever. But then she
If
would
it's
talk
the
to people.
game early, I want to be able to skip church one time.
Mhm.
Facts,
Then,
yeah,
the
right,
early
yeah,
game. That's all I'm saying. Try to stay home.
yeah,
That's all you
yeah.
want.
That's real. That's real talk. But this like that. I don't know if y'all was gonna get to it, but that's like the lady who husband was sleeping in the car.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I seen
Yeah,
it. Damn. Can't you sleep outside?
And he telling her, I just need I just need a piece of quiet. Is your life so hard to get? He like, no, I just need some peace and quiet.
Please stop, please.
let me alone.
Well, I'm gonna come sit in there with you. He was like, no.
Oh,
Please
shoot.
stop. Why
He
you doing
said, no.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He went around. He heard the door lock.
so sad?
That was fun. I was going to ask y'all about reacting to that, man. When I found out it was a skit, I was a little annoyed, but I was like, man,
Thank God.
it's still funny.
Ooh, thank God.
It's still
so
funny.
glad it was a skit.
Yeah, and I don't trust her because now she's coming out. When she came out and admitted it was a skit, and because she was talking about the pivot people, like y'all talking about it like it was real, it was a skit. But she's like now because of all the backlash she getting, he asked to leave. He trying to leave for real. But see, I still think that's content. I don't trust it. You lie once, you lie 50 times. Yeah, it's crazy.
Think you're giving yourself enough credit. And two, I think the question becomes live on air, do you feel suffocated?
No, I don't.
Because none of that is stuff I need. Baby, I will give you grace. I'm in this for the long haul.
And I wish he could have told the truth.
And getting that man sitting there unmoved. She ain't gonna suffocate him.
No, she's not gonna suffocate him. But
herself off first.
He feels her pressure. Like that's a better way to say it.
He can withstand it.
Yeah, he can. Because he's been stiff arming her the whole time.
He really has.
Yeah, for real.
Nope.
Yeah. I know me. This is when I sit up here and I envy certain people.
Yeah.
This
but he got that hibernation chamber surrounded by Jesus. That's really what she mad.
I can't do it. And I'm so
mad. He got that Jesus cocoon around her. She trying to get through it.
And I'm super understanding. Especially if I like you, especially if I think you're pretty. I'm super understanding. Yeah. And I ain't got that much brains. I ain't got it, bro. Holy hell. You're not finna sit up here and gaslight me in this conversation.
Oh, she is.
Oh, she is.
Oh, she is.
You're not about to sit up here and tell me that I'm the. Remember, the first question was, what is it something I say that bothers you?
Right.
Nothing I say bothers me. Because I said it. Remember, this bothers you. Now I think less of myself because you bother?
Right.
Man, these people crazy, boy. I love it. I am undefeated. I don't know. I wish I promise you, I've never heard of these people before. I wish I could remember how I came across them, but I can't. But it was beautiful. I'm so glad I did.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
You know who? You know how?
Jesus Christ.
He's the homie. That man is the homie. I do think he'd be looking out for me. He's like, he don't believe in me, but I think I'm right that it's not what people think it is. I don't think there's a Jesus Christ, but I do think there's a spirit that people are mistaken for God and Jesus that I can conceive of, but other people have already labeled and named and made up a whole backstory for it. It's not true, and they carry around a book with the fake backstory, the whole manga. That's like, I just don't think that's real, but I think there is something real. Because every now and then I feel benefited. I feel seen and loved and cared for and protected. And sometimes when stuff like this happens, I was like, this is perfect. This is just right up my alley. And it ain't got to be about Black women this time. Just for once, it ain't got to be about Black women. Like, yes. But it's all the same stuff: the anxious and avoiding attachment, the delusion versus the reality, the words and tone versus the facts, and it's just all the same stuff I love, but just in a different hue. And I don't have to feel like a misogynist.
This is a tent we usually don't
Yeah.
speak of.
Yeah. We never really get to use this tent because the bar is so low.
Yeah, the bar in hell for them. So that's what for me. The bar is in hell. Okay.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I know it was extra. There was a couple letters in L.
You say all the
HEYLL.
No, I mean, look, I don't mind me a nice looking white woman, but I wouldn't. Hell no. Nope. Bars in hell. Boy,
I mean, until she started talking, man, I thought she was kind of cute. She reminded me of the Pink Ranger. I was like, okay, a little Pink Ranger.
Shit.
She started talking.
Good. They dangerous.
No, I agree. But who I?
Parts of it, no matter what comes up, I'll fight for it. I have no intention of escaping this. I don't want to. I love feeling like I need you. I love feeling every ounce of that.
Oh God.
I think it's such a beautiful feeling that I embrace.
Oh, yeah, see, I think that was 100% genuine. Like, I believe she 100% feels she loves that feeling of being enmeshed and just intertwined, and everything's just all in one.
I will say this: if there's a utility in that, she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I think she said for her, it's important for her to think that way.
Yeah.
So
we know they would never get
agree with her. Yeah, I agree with her saying on that one, she doesn't need to have that belief. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't need to inject that. What he would be better off saying is what he needs, or like why he feels. Like I hear him, which you could conclude if you could just listen. If she could just listen to what he's saying, she could understand the need. The need is he needs space, like to be his own person, which is what he's saying. But he's saying it by saying you don't need me. He wants her to have more independence. But it's like, no, you can't tell her that. Like she can't tell you, the other stuff. So it's better to communicate that you need space to be your own person.
Yeah.
She may not need that or want that. Right. She may not need or want that, but
she doesn't.
That doesn't change the fact that you need it. So
yeah. He needs it, or she thinks she needs it because this level of attachment is unhealthy. Mm-hmm. One of the two. He's seeing something and he's reacting to it, but he's not being direct. Which that's why I say he's too deferential. He needs to hold some ground and be direct with her in some ways that might hurt her feelings. Because if what he said is harsh, I will let you down. If that's harsh, then I can imagine she can't take any type of criticism.
Yeah, but I also think she equally wouldn't respond well because of her crazy belief that he's going to cheat on her in the bar to him saying that he needs his own space.
Yes.
Totally take that as
if I will let you down is cheating. I need to not have I need to not be so enmeshed means you're already 1 foot out the door.
Right.
Like you've already talked to a divorce lawyer. Like there's something she
know not handle that well.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy pants.
And everything about you, I need. And I love saying that. I don't like the feeling.
Everything except for these 3 sentences.
Yeah.
Which we had to have 3 podcasts about.
That's not romantic.
That's really not.
That's gross.
It's a lie.
That's not. Did you think that's like, oh, I would love to hear someone say that to me?
That's what it is. It sounds good to her, but it does. It's not even true because we're having a whole podcast about this thing that you don't love about him.
Right. I need everything about you. Let's not. That's gross.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me play Sean's advocate. Yeah, let me play Sean's advocate for a second, right?
Let's go.
When you meet somebody, are they filling a need that you have in your life?
I hope most of the time, God, no.
I think most of the
Okay.
time it's like not a tangible need, but
Right.
there's an
If they need
intangible need.
genitals rubbing together, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, but don't relationships or marriages feel some type of need?
No. I mean, I guess if you say human connection is a need, yes.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
the
where
one
I'm.
I
That's
think
what
it
I'm.
feels.
Yeah.
Human
Right.
connection
Them
is the
intangibles.
need it feels.
Right. Yeah. Human
Right.
Human
connection,
connection, the
love,
biological need to reproduce.
family.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm abstracting all the needs, all the different types.
Yeah. Right. And that's why I say I'm speaking Sean's. I'm being Sean's advocate because she's very much. She might be in the literal, but I'm trying to give her benefit of the doubt
Well, you
in the
shit,
abstract as well.
Abstract.
she said everything
Yeah.
about you, and I don't like that.
Yeah, right. We
believe
know
everything
that's
about
not the case. Right. We know that's not the case.
I think she for real. Cause I
thinks
think
she
he
for real.
telling her like, you
I mean, I
don't
think
need me to
she's
come with you
serious,
to the
right.
grocery store. Like, I think I think the need for human connection is valid. But
you might need me to go to the grocery store. You might
it's
not
like,
be able to shop.
but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the limit to that? Like the need for human connection, me being the human you want to connect to, where's the limits in that? If you say you need everything about me, there is no limit. You're gonna consume me, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like
you don't
Esther
need
says,
me to
there's always a
validate everything
puller.
about you.
Right, there's always a puller and a pusher. Like there's always one who wants to more of you and one who keeps the space. Like that's just the nature of relationships. And like for the person who wants to maintain the self, which is healthy for the relationship, because you don't want to be enmeshed. I mean, that's not romantic to say.
She does.
Right. He's probably like, ew. He probably got goosebumps.
Yeah. You saw that one face where he threw his chin back.
Yeah, like, ew.
He cut the hair with that jawline.
Ew. Don't say that. You don't need everything about me. I need me.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy to say to somebody. Nobody wants to hear that.
But it makes sense though, because she's small. She's small too.
She's strong.
So you know, no knock to the small ones, to the shorties. But
she's strong though.
Yeah, right. So she like 4'11" with the strength of like.
But he's right, because if he lets her throw her whole being into him,
I'll be right back.
5 years from now, not 10. She's 34. 6 years from now, she's gonna say she had to make herself smaller.
Yeah.
And she don't know who she is.
Yep.
And she's being consumed by him.
Oh my God, Bree, I've always been cognitive of that. So like I promise I've been like, yes, you need to be your own person.
Exactly.
You very much need to be your own.
Most men know that trap, so they like
but
try
I'm
not
okay
to
with
they
a
just
little
be like hurling
emotional
themselves. They're like little lemmings. They just
we can
hurl
Siamese twin. We can Siamese twin. I'm with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I always wanted that one hip though. Wherever y'all attach at 40,
I'm cool with that.
She's gonna say all of her hopes and dreams are gonna ride.
I'm cool with that. We can't be
every aspect of
chest
herself.
to chest.
No, but you gotta hear what I'm saying. You gotta hear what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where you're attached. Let's say y'all attach hip to hip, right? And you're like, we could be Siamese twins. Great. When she turns 40, she gonna say, I always wanted this hip. And I couldn't have it. Because we attached right there.
Right,
if y'all attached at the forearm, it's gonna be the forearm. Oh, I always wanted to wear bracelets and I can't because of you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That resentment kicking in, boy.
It don't matter. Yeah. It's like whatever space you occupy is gonna be the one little space she gotta experience. I didn't taste joy. It's gonna happen. So he's right. Nah, you don't need me. You don't need all of me, and I'm not gonna consume you. I know you want me to consume you, but that's why I say he's a good man. Everything around him is anchor for him to lean into patriarchy and consume her and be the villain, be the dude. He's showing restraint. That's why I say he's a good man. She's yeeting herself into his orbit, and he's like, I will not consume you, which
I'm not
I
about
think,
to consume you. Yeah.
right, that's integrity. That is a man who has self-control and is not looking to abuse power or you, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not about to make your whole life me.
Right. I'm not gonna
We
consume
together
you.
already. Like, I don't need to do that.
I don't need to consume you.
Right.
And some people
She's the one
say
with
it's
the problem.
because he's not self-confident enough. It's like, no, he's confident enough to not need to consume you.
She's the dependent.
Yeah. Why you want to be consumed so bad, girl? Looking for a bear?
That's what she is.
She want him to be a bear so bad.
Yeah.
But do I
She
say-
want him to so bad. Like you said, this man who just said frick in 2026.
And
Yeah,
then
he
he
said
said something else too.
flatulation. He said flatulation.
Flatulence and
And
he said like
I
darn
could
it, or he
swear,
said
did he
some other
say
ones.
G golly? Because
He said something like that, and then when she said do your damnedest, she like he's like what did he say? You're using oh, he didn't say profanity. He said
oh yeah, he did say
hun.
she said something language. And
he basically yeah.
Language, honey.
This guy.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Right. You
I
want
don't
this
see
dude
this-
to be you want him to be the patriarchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she do. And he could too. He can go real. He white. He Christian.
Man. Yep.
Man, he could go
Quarter zip.
full.
He got it. He
Could go full
ready.
tyrant
We ready.
and family annihilate.
What I would say though, and Bree, you let me know. What I think is he feels duped. He might feel duped. I thought being an Olympic athlete and accomplished as you were, I thought I was getting an independent woman. Maybe he is projecting, but she's rejecting his projecting. Because there's another video where he's like he called her the boss chick and he reads off her accomplishments. Maybe that's what he thought he was getting. He had a fantasy of being with an amazing person and he's gotten her and he's like, she's really not any of that.
Well, because I'm sure she was leading with that. I'm accomplished. I'm capable. Like she said, I had to allow myself to need you when we got married. Bitch, ain't nobody asked you to do that.
Yeah. Because he probably enjoyed the self-assuredness. Like she said, we used to love the sparring. I found a self-assured queen who is my equal.
He's like,
and then she's like, oh, I found my equal. And then she took it off. Like she just dropped it.
But no, that's an example of what I mean by people be locking. It does not. Also, when I talked about the men suddenly being very traditional minded once they get married, I promise you, people do stuff like this all the time. They be real progressive. And as soon as that ring get put on them, all of a sudden, I'm not capable no more. I'm
became
telling
a
you,
damsel. She's super sensitive.
right?
She can't handle basic words. They're harsh.
It's like, I did not put in the vows that I want you to need me. Why did you think that you had to go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. He was this makes sense. I heard y'all say he played in the NFL.
Yeah.
NHL?
Dory said 3 games for football.
NFL.
American football.
Okay.
No, he said after he spent some years in the NFL. He was a long snapper on various teams.
Cool.
Oh, okay, yeah, he wanted to equal then.
Yeah, I think he did.
He's okay. Check this out. After spending years in the NFL as a long snapper for various teams and experiencing the instability of being cut, he shifted his focus to content creation and family.
Yeah.
So he used to separation. He used to getting cut. He's used to failing. He's used to coming up short.
She talking to him like he ain't an athlete too then.
Right.
Which makes us even more
She
ridiculous.
definitely bugging.
Because you know what coach is like. I know what coach is like. Don't look at me like I'm crazy, bitch.
Right.
Right.
It's wild.
Right. Now here's the thing. You might come. He would know. Oh, you know what? So in the sports context, right, Bree? He would know failure. He would know failure and comeback more than she would, right?
Exactly. He knows.
Because
and the weight of
he would,
expectations.
He got to do this every season. They play football every season. The Olympics only 4 years. Now she might
Now she
compete
training every year, right?
in tournaments and stuff. Yeah, she doing those little pop-up things, but he has to go compete official, like he's completing. He's always at his highest level. Her Olympics is one every 4 years.
But he's also gotten cut, so like he knows.
Right. So he know about fighting and all that. She just like perfection. You got to win. He like,
Man,
you realize I
sometimes,
got cut.
sometimes you at your best and you still get cut.
Right. Life ain't about winning all the time. It's winning where you win. Because I got cut and I still married you. So like I got cut from the NFL.
Yeah.
But I still married an Olympic gold medal.
He's like, I've been living that high pressure life. I ain't trying to do that in here.
I'm good.
Chill. I'm at the house.
Right. Please stop tasking. I've been tasking my whole life.
I've
Please
been pressured
stop.
to perform my whole. Please.
Oh my God. Come on.
I'm at the house.
I'm at home.
No. I need you to aspire to more because you are not meeting your own expectations.
Definitely would have got to reach across them couches for real. You set the bar too low for yourself. I'm sorry. He got that's how you know Jesus real. Cause
yeah,
out there,
yeah,
bar too low win.
Right.
Circle what year? Don't shade.
Right.
Watch out now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what? I was watching Simone Biles, and I think she has 17 gold medals, babe. I think you set the bar too low for yourself.
Right? How many you got?
You should have went over there. She probably like you should have went to another country and kept trying to pursue your professional career.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You settle for content creation too fast.
You should have been Simone Biles, bitch.
I wonder what it. I wish. I wish.
It's gotta be that. She probably thought like he said, he's changed his focus. I mean, he ain't that old.
Mm-hmm.
This was how many years ago? I mean, I'm just saying, she probably like, you can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, and she won on the balance beam, like the most uncool of the
Olympians don't
the
make
gymnastics
money like for real unless they get endorsements and like cereal box brand
balance
deals.
beam ain't even shit.
She wanted to, man. I know she was mad about that check. And she was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And she only got one. And she only got one individual. The other one was a team.
What's his name? Andrew what?
Andrew East.
Andrew East.
Okay. Yeah, she probably was nervous about that money back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he been out here.
Yeah. Well.
All right, let's finish this last 3 minutes real quick, and we can pop up out of here. I know we done overstayed our welcome, Bree. I know Bree got to make dinner because she's the cooker.
Not needing you. I also don't like the thought and don't want to embrace that of just accepting I'll let you down, because that lowers my bar and my drive and my motivation to do the best I can possibly do for you every day. And I know it's not my job to make you happy. I know that.
And you're a liar because you're not trying to do the best you could do for him every single day. It's not even possible. How you gonna keep exceeding yourself every day for the rest of your life? There's 365 a year.
What's the medicine they be taking for anxiety? She need that.
For real.
It's too much. She probably like, girl, ain't nobody asked you to do that.
But it's not even happening. There's nobody on earth who's trying to outdo themselves every single day.
She might try.
But it's not even possible. Like, what about what you?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not possible, but it's like she may in her head, she may be trying.
She in her head. She made mental effort that
she weighing herself down with that task list of trying to be perfect for everything.
She emotionally wears herself down. But there's no actualization of that.
Right. Yeah, he probably like, girl, let go of the thought. I'm trying to help your ass out.
Yeah, for real.
Let go of the thought. I don't.
She indulges herself in the emotions. Like that's all her thing is. Preserve the fantasy.
Girl, bye. It's saying babies bust out your cooch, girl.
That comes from inner peace and like your own journey. But I will try very hard.
Same.
And so the question becomes, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. No, the whole series turned out. We didn't mean it to be a series, but
No.
It's
it
gonna blow their
was
channel
revealed
up.
that there are
We
3
be
things
happy
that I
about it.
say that don't sit well with you, which I feel like it was good because we talked about the sayings and why I should adjust them. And then it was also really exposing of our different perspectives and communication styles. And I'm grateful for that. So I am good. I'm good.
I'm still.
How long have I been saying this stuff? Are you trying to say that I've not been good for the entirety of knowing you?
No, I'm just like, are you feeling suffocated? Are you feeling like you need more freedom?
Don't ask him that.
I'm still
He ain't finna
focused
say that
on.
on camera.
She just asked you a second ago. It wasn't like it 2
But
video minutes
still,
ago.
like, girl, shut up. He is not finna say that on this podcast, so you can
You
flame
sure?
him and
Right.
be mad for 2 months.
Right.
Just
So
if you inferred from the conversation that he may need some space, just give it to him. Like, why you gotta
Right.
make him say it? Damn.
right. Be proactive in this spot.
Yeah, I know you ain't you trying your best every day for me, bitch.
Right.
Right. Reading in between the lines. Since you can assess all of this, just do
Since
then.
you know me better than myself. What you
Right,
think?
exactly. Right. Since you know what I need, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that's what I'm saying, then
Yeah, you can pick
Find
up
out.
on my emotions, right?
Yeah,
Well,
right. Find out.
You're me.
well
How do
you're
I
me.
feel?
I'm you. How do
Right,
I feel?
we're enmeshed, right? We're simpatico.
You just said you need all of me. Do you think I'm smothered? I don't know. Literally, you said you need all of me. So
All right. These people crazy.
If I meet when I talk to the 2 strangers who are nicer than the way my wife's treating me, I just need to know. I don't actually need her, but I chose her, and it's like,
Oh wow.
I just want to make sure we're feeling.
No, I stumbled through this
Now
conversation.
I'm kind of like,
Oh,
okay.
now
I
I'm
stumbled through this
nervous.
conversation, and I said some things. I gave some bad analogies, so I'm sorry for that. But
And my brain is like, these aren't analogies; these are real life.
Oh God.
yeah, well, I'm gonna let you
that's
down.
how
So
analogies work.
Oh God. Her anxiety is on 10.
That's
What
it.
bad analogy did he even give that's like could possibly they talked about football, like farting. Like what bad analogy could she be worried about?
The bad
But
analogy he gave was one that made sense.
Yeah, she misunderstood his analogy completely.
Yeah, it made
Yeah.
sense. So that's what messed him up.
Your analogy means you're gonna be in a bar tomorrow cheating.
Right, girl, what?
I just wasted an hour.
Now she nervous because you smothering
Yeah.
him. You thought it was romantic to say that you needed every ounce of his whole essence of being. You sound like a psycho. You sound like the little creatures on the Dark Crystal.
Dude.
I need your essence.
Right.
Smoking
I
talk
need to
podcast. What's up?
consume
What's up?
you.
Hello, right. I want to say you just like, girl, that's not romantic. Like when what's the method? Forever will be in my mind for crawling in your skin.
Yeah. Calling this skin Jesus, bro.
I got a ghost. Y'all see my camera doing that? Y'all didn't see that part? That figure in front of my camera?
Not until I didn't look
You
up.
see
until
that?
said
You
it.
see
I
it?
see it now. Yep.
That's a ghost, y'all, because literally the camera is pointed up at the ceiling. Like there's
Ooh. Did you hear about the Tesla ghosts?
no.
Okay, you'll like that. Look up the Tesla ghosts. Look up the Tesla ghosts. You'll like it.
Why is there a ghost in my apartment though?
I mean,
that's Jesus. Wait, it's after 8:00. They telling me to go check the news. See what Trump did.
You check the news. And let's get this last.
Remember, he was supposed to blow them up at 8. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know if anything.
That might have been the flashes. That was the bombs going on.
I hate both of you Negroes.
Why?
And it's special.
Why you hate me? Why? What happened? Why?
In a special way. What more can I say?
The spirit
watching
out. The spirit watching out.
Congratulations.
They're keeping me abreast of the news.
Yeah.
Andrew, you're a phenomenal human.
Thanks.
Act like you know that. Act like you know that.
Wait.
appreciate that.
And I think you're doing a lot better job than I've ever done.
What? Act like you know that.
And
What do you?
I think you need to get.
He's like, then what is all this? What was all this?
It's a waste an hour then. Like, man, why don't we just waste this hour then? If that's the game.
Yeah.
Give yourself more credit.
Thank you.
He's gaslit.
I feel so secure in our marriage. Thank goodness.
Because you're crazy.
And I feel so content. I also feel super hungry and tired because I'm doing this freaking fast right now. So maybe I'm not thinking clearly. So apologies. Apologies.
That
if our
hole in the
conversation was
pants. I know
nonsense,
that's got to
but
be the
I
hygiene
think
thing
it's
he mentioned.
nonsense.
I know she got on him about that.
always good chats.
But I need you to reflect on it. Think about it. Let me know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'll leave it.
I will.
I hope their channel
Um,
get flagged
thank
and they
you for
can
watching.
never post again.
Why would you say that?
Because she
Bro,
giving
what you
mixed
mean?
messages. She's
Yeah.
a what's that called? Like dang, that's a weird ghost. What's that thing called? Like not a like Stockholm syndrome where they nag you and they positive you and then they like she's doing
She's
that.
sandwiching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She talking about some, you're awesome, you're great, and you're an awesome, you're better than me, but you need to work on some things.
Yeah.
And then
You
I'm
need
gonna
to
give it a mine
reflect.
too.
Right. You need to reflect on that and do. There's something about the, like you said, they comment section be on her type of time. So this just really feels like a platform where she's gonna shame him. It's just basically him backpedaling every episode.
Yeah. Now I will say there are plenty of people that do agree with him too, but the more vocal, the long posts are always more in her favor. The long verbose.
Yeah.
So we got. I'm Andrew.
I'm Sean.
Till next time. How are you doing?
I'm good.
No, you're not.
We don't need
Yeah,
to end
she's
it
gonna
weird.
be
It's
fussing
not
about.
weird.
We don't need to end it.
She's gonna
Weird.
be mad about this shit for next week.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
No,
my
you're
God.
not. You're
Oh my
lying.
God.
I'm
Right. Looking at him
Oh,
all
God.
weird.
You're
That's
lying.
hilarious, man.
I don't know why he doing this to himself. You get that check though.
He bored.
Why is this ghost here? Tell it to go away.
Nah, we need to go. Tell us what you want, Ghost. Spirit.
Tell it to go make the dinner. Tell it to make some food. Shit.
No, the food is good. We good.
Oh, well, tell them go fucking do something. I don't know. Maybe they want to play some Overwatch.
Oh, baby.
That could be.
I'm cutting the
big,
camera
man.
off. We not giving you a platform, Ghost.
No, Spirit. No, Spirit. Come, bring it back real quick. Come on, like for 2 minutes, Spirit. Humble Spirit, I ask you, can you please tell us what you want?
It don't talk.
No, but it doesn't have to talk. You can make a shape. Show us a shape. Which?
Oh my God, bro.
Okay. No, turn it back. It was communicating. It was communicating. It was communicating.
I don't
Okay.
appreciate that.
Okay, take it over. I see a fan. Okay.
Don't do
You're
that.
showing fan. So
I don't
you're
like
trying
that.
to. Are you telling us to stay cool? Are you trying to tell us to stay cool? Or there were two fans? Were those two plane propellers? What was the message? Give us a different shape.
There was a nuke cloud. You didn't see that much?
That was a new cloud. Okay, mushroom cloud. Okay.
You didn't see that?
All right. If it was a mushroom cloud, blink twice fast.
Okay, well, I disagree with me.
Okay. If it was my interpretation that you want us to chill, you just want us to chill, stay cool. Blink one time.
It's not gonna blink. See, it's ignorant.
Okay. All right.
Cantankerous.
If we're both
So
wrong,
I just feel like if they was both wrong.
Oh no!
Okay. We'll keep guessing. Are you
Jesus? Are you Jesus?
Are you? It's Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
It's Jesus. It's Jesus. Okay.
Is this
okay.
Is it Jesus?
Do you love all of us? Okay, just blink one for yes. Do you?
He's not gonna blink. You already know the answer to that.
Okay. Do you love Brie?
He said he never said that.
Do you love Brie? I'm asking.
You gotta give
you
it
have
a
to say it. Blink once if it's you love Brie. Blink once if you love Brie. Okay. Brie's out of the question. Do you love me? Blink once if you love me.
He don't love you. He only
Okay.
listen to Yella.
He did answer for Yella. Oh, he loves Yella. He loves Yella. Oh my God, say Yella. This is for you. This is
Yella,
Jesus
he
for
loves
you.
you. Jesus.
Okay. Okay. So if
Love
it's
this.
if it's Jesus, blink twice. If it's somebody named Jesus, blink once.
Okay, it's not.
Okay.
I don't know who it is.
It's Jesus, man.
I don't know who
Jesus
it
reached
is.
out during the stream. Okay, that's one. If that's
That's
one.
okay.
That was a
So that's
long blink. It kind
I
of
don't
came
like
in and out. It
I
That's
felt
don't know
like a
why
double
it's
blink.
Venus.
So that's
Huh?
Jesus.
It's not Jesus. Maybe it's just
Jesus.
God. Maybe he doesn't have
If
an earth
at the
name.
time of your death you were consuming Modelo's and tacos,
Oh my God, bro. How did we get to Hispanics?
blink once.
Okay.
No.
No.
How did we get
Okay.
to Hispanics?
Do you like professional wrestling?
It's
Miss
too
Blink,
gay.
if you do.
It's too gay.
Blink once for yes.
Like wrestling. Likes wrestling. Okay.
Gotcha.
Let's
Gotcha.
go. Let's go. Okay. If you like professional wrestling, do you watch for the men? Blink once. Or for the women? Blink twice. You already flashed once. There's twice. You watch for the women.
Nah, he blinked almost immediately.
That was once.
Well, then
Yeah,
it
that's
blinked
one.
again. Then it just there was a big flash after that, so that's still two.
That's one very distinct
He
blink.
said for all of
Watching
them.
for the
There was
men.
3 blinks.
That was 3. Okay, so all. Okay, that's
All of
fair. There were
All
3
right.
blinks. That's fair.
He loves
That's
all
fair.
people. Why are you in my apartment? Can you go over to Rashawn's apartment or Yellow?
Oh, okay.
Why
Are
did
you
he-
the one that gave me the funny edges? Blink for yes. One
Did
time.
you snatch Rashawn's
You
edges?
gave me the. You snatched my edges. Oh, that's messed up. Okay. All right.
Well, I don't like it, so you can go now. Thanks.
Well, thank you for visiting us, Jesus. It has been a
And we
pleasure
don't
to
need
have
all
you.
this spiritual activity. Thanks.
Yeah, we
I'm a
need.
pass.
We needed. We needed some affirmation. We needed some good spirits because Bree said some
Wait,
stuff was
hold
gonna go
on
down
before
today.
you go. Before you
I
go,
know they said something was gonna go down. Yeah, I'm going to lose.
are the White Sox gonna win the World Series this year?
Her computer should have just blacked out.
Exactly. He
Blink
should
once.
just,
Blink once.
he should have just went off. I'm gonna check Twitter for the news because it popped up at 8 to remind me that I was supposed to be watching. So let me go check some live streams
Yeah.
and watch some stuff. Might be something good happening
Okay.
soon. Yeah,
Okay.
appreciate it.
Well, Jesus, do you appreciate? Oh, sorry, I didn't even get to ask the question. Were you behind the Angel Reese trade?
Angel.
No, that
Reese.
was Satan.
Okay.
Yeah, because only the devil would trade the Angel Reese.
That was
Only
crazy.
Right. That's why I was like,
That
how
was
she
crazy.
traded? What is
Oh,
I don't
it
even
is
know
dope.
anything about it, but this seems random.
It was crazy. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, is she trying to be in Atlanta for something? Maybe.
I mean, it's a better fit for her, if you ask me. But
Yeah.
nobody else.
It might be for what she doing for the culture. I believe Atlanta
Yeah.
would be the better fit. Chicago's a shit organization.
Hmm.
But the crazy part is they also just got 2 first-round picks for her,
Yeah.
and they got their first-round picks in their ass. So them picks is gonna be high. So, and Atlanta was kind of sort of ass last year too. So the picks is
Hey.
gonna be high. So
Okay,
who knows? Who knows? But yeah,
Okay. Oh, it sounds like we reached an agreement. He postponed the bombing for 2 weeks, and they're trying to supposedly start agreement. Now he do be lying because they said they ain't talking to him no more.
This
niggas
dude
be
be-
lying.
They
worse
said
than
they ain't
Sean.
talking to him no more. So I'm
Worse
not
than
sure.
Sean.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to be the case.
Yeah, it's like Tor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. That's
Because it
crazy.
also is contingent upon Israel not striking Lebanon anymore, and I just don't see that.
Mhm.
I bomb atomically.
You know, Israel gonna bomb somebody, and then it's gonna be back right back home. So
2 week ceasefire. That is crazy. But the
He's
Strait of Hormuz
crazy.
has to open up. That's crazy. They want their gas. That gas is all that matters.
Man, gas high. And it's
It
like
is.
15% ethanol now. So yeah, this is whack. Anyway, I'm out. Time to eat dinner.
Appreciate you. Good hang. Catch you soon. All right,
Yeah.
Playboy. I think I'm gonna get ready. Head on out, man. Appreciate everybody that hung with us, man. I know y'all in and out. It's the evening, y'all dinner and hanging and all kinds of other stuff. So appreciate y'all for hanging out with us over here on YouTube and Twitch. But we getting ready to end this stream, man. We are out of here. And I don't know exactly what day we'll be back on, but I do want to finish the series. I'm gonna keep working on that. 'Cause if nothing else, if I only do another one, I'm gonna do the one with the therapist. Because I think that one was my, I don't know. I may do the other ones, but if nothing else, I'll do the one with the therapist. It was pretty good. But peace. We out.
All right, ladies.
Let's go.
It's over with.
Hell no. Okay. All right. That's where I draw the line. Y'all doing way too much. Okay. You crazy? Who's taking action? I'ma head out. Okay. Good luck, ladies.